two options, game and booth. If you
Always.
So what we got going, we've got our final table of our freeze out tournament going. We've got 6 players left in that. $8,000 in the prize pool, roundabout-ish. We got 6 players left, all fighting for. Some people would say we got some nits in there, but we don't know about that. We've got an action-packed live stream table coming to you. We've got 5 on the button, round of each. No Limit Hold'em and PLO High. We've got action starting in about 5 minutes, so stay tuned.
All right, boys and girls, we're here. We had some little technical issues, but we started off with a pretty good hand. You got the flying Hawaiian.
Thought that was Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
Woke up the good spot. Wakes up 2 A's and running the jack. We got a 4-bet pot. And let's see what flop we get.
I'd like to welcome all y'all tuning in on whatever app or website that you're tuning in on. Saturday night, Kojak's live stream, $5 round of each. Hold'em, PLO.
Oh, we got a good flop for action. 10-10-3 should be pretty polarized. And I'm willing to bet Alex may get this all in. So I like Keikoa's bet sizing here at 270, and he has, where's the stack size? Oh, that's about a third of his chips. I'm guessing we're gonna get the chips in, and
270 and 470.
He was folding.
Oh, he's folded. Okay,
Whoa!
very good fold there.
Whoa!
Good lay down.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Alex make a little backstory on that. I saw Alex make a fold last week. He folded on a flop that came, say, ace, king, queen. He folded ace, queen because he assumed the other person had ace, king. And he was right. The other person showed it. So that's 2 good folds, 2 good weeks that he's made.
Believe it or not, people do make good folds.
Yeah, everybody but
Not often, but they do.
Chris Jackson.
That's right.
John, I'll see y'all in a little while, right?
All right.
Good luck.
Thanks, Rod.
That lovely lady in the center of your screen is Nancy Kreider from one of Crane's finest.
Love Miss Nancy. What is that Jack has? Is that a cigar?
That's a cigar or a stick. I'm not quite sure. He is from Kermit, so there's no telling.
A couple queens. Keikoa is running pure. Aces
Good
and
to run
queens,
hot.
yeah. You raise it to 65. Pretty healthy raise. Yeah. Miss Carey calling to Jack 10. Ooh.
That's gonna be dangerous.
Carey
Check stop pair.
I like it. That's 100. Bring a bet call, yeah.
Snap foo.
Ooh.
Yowzer. Rainbringer. She'd be best. She checks that spot.
I like mixing leads and checks on Jack 9, 10, or Jack 9 deuce, 2 hearts, flop. It puts your opponent in tough spot with all their overpairs. Jack, better jacks, so you're just going to lose a decent sized pot. But also, kind of balances it out with a lot of my, lead out a lot of your heart draws, a lot of your middle and bottom pairs. You turn into bluffs, depending how deep you are. So I like this play by Carey.
We'll see if Keikoa can make the laydown that Alex just made against him.
It's never a fun spot whenever you flop an overpair and then the top pair of pairs. All in. And a call.
Yowzer. Now you're seeing 3 jacks.
A little bit of run good for Miss Carey. And naturally, Lindsay's dealing that hand.
Easy come, easy go. He loses too much more, he'll be the walking Hawaii. Miss Carrie Shaver.
Jack's a nice little, about that, $2,000 pot
Yeah.
almost. Oh, three aces. The queen is pretty strong in the 2-card game.
See if Alex can lay down jack. See if he can lay down ace 7.
Oh,
Keikoa's having a tough time.
you're getting a little sticky.
Probably figuring the more aces that come out, the less she may have one.
Yeah, I think King 9s is a pure fold in the 3
Yeah.
players, and that Alex raises a 275. All right, I'm interested if he's going to bet this or he's going to go check.
Yowzer.
Scary Scoop's another. I don't hate Alex's raise. He's kind of doing to kind of prevent river action unless he hits a 7. And let
Let's see
him go
Kerry
check.
maybe bet a little bit there on the river, though, yeah?
Yeah, I think Kerry has a good hand to even put a 3-bet in when he raises flop. But I would assume Alex raises most of his ace-king combos. So, you're really losing to pocket 5s. And with Keiko overcalling, he's got at least a pair. So, it takes a lot of the sets out there. So, on that board texture, there's not a whole lot of full houses with the pre-flop action. So, I think Kerry maybe could have thought about raising there, but I don't hate call either. I think both plays are perfectly reasonable.
Denny's now 4 for 4 on hands given and hands folded.
He played one.
Did he?
He did, yeah.
How did he?
Check for the flop. Jack 8 of heart. That's a fun hand. That's a hand I definitely would have played and raised, but
Who folded that one?
I think Denny. Yeah, you save money out.
There'll be another action flop.
Get the king queen deuce flop. Alex bets 100. I think it's a really good spot. Adam needs to check check or check raise it. Yeah. He slow plays it. Bets 100 and call. Checks. He's still trapping. I guess at the stack depth, I don't hate just a thing now. We just gotta go to the check rip. He's got 500 behind. If he bets 275, I think we just get it all in there now.
I think so.
There's a lot of cards that could potentially kill your action on the river. There he goes.
There he goes.
Alex didn't get the bad news. It's not a great spot here with the ace king when you bet. To stack depth, it's tough. You're just dead here a lot, though. He's got a set of 2s, king, queen. If he ever does this with, a hand like Jack 10 of hearts, you just got to call it off. But I'm just not sure how much Alex is doing that. I'm sorry, Adam's doing that in this spot. These are not the fun ones. But, lots of times, you're, top pair, top kicker hand, or, top pair, top kicker, you just, depending on your stack depth of that side, I'd probably bet getting raised is no fun. It's kind of one of those spots you just kind of.
And while we're waiting for Alex to call, remind you again of the series coming out at Cody 18th. You can find the tournament schedule on Kojaks on Facebook. PLO High is going to kick it off April 6th. Once again, there are no seat charges, so come out, play with no seat charges. We've got a call.
Yep. I'm just going to rip it once. King Queen holds.
Found out the bad news.
Tough spot there for Alex. Not a whole lot you can do with that stack depth. You can think about checking turn every now and then, but
that end of the table is running pretty good right now.
An up close shot of Miss Lindsay dealing.
Sure, she's loving that.
Yeah. She's been dealing some hammers lately and just breaking people's spirits.
Yeah, she's a dream crusher.
And she likes to get people iced too. So
just ask her dad.
Where's Mr. Carter has to be listening. If you're out there, Carter, we're doing a better job than you.
For sure. He's in Austin picking up a dog.
Yeah. And then she tried to give me her dog too. I don't. So it's a cute dog, but I don't want it. Miss Carey, a couple 10s.
Seen some pretty good starting hands early.
I would like to see her 3-bet the 2 10s. 2 10s is the type of hand you want to get heads up, or three ways. You're not really wanting, play.
Appears that Keikoa maybe opening up his range a little bit.
I like the king six of hearts. I like the suited king varieties in this game. You can flop them deceiving hands.
We've almost got every suit covered.
It looks like we have an ace on. I see a king. It looks like an ace on the flop. What do we got? Okay, you get the ace king four. Okay. So it looks like I gotta go. I'm missing the action. I don't know if there's any bets on the flop. And Miss Nancy's just gonna win at the ace eight. Check river, yeah. It's a little thin to bet there for value. The four liner, you can.
Three spades out there, straight out there.
It's a spot you can get kind of creative, make some bets. You mostly want to check, but kind of depending on your opponent. You can do some light betting there. They're gonna think you're pretty polarized, so flushes and straights in that spot. So.
Nancy, keep it clean.
Woo! Yep. Get everyone's blood temperature up.
Well, here we go. This is going to be a fun round.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm interested to see. Two cards is somewhat boring to watch, but I'm really interested to watch everybody play the 4-card game. It's a little different strategy. I think most of these players predominantly play Hold'em, so I'll be interested to see how they play the 4-card. Miss Nancy starts with a limp.
Lots of limpers.
Yeah, there's going to be probably a lot more limping in the 4-card rounds. Denny's got a strong. I like the ace queen 8-8 with nut suit. Pretty strong hand. We get the ace queen 9 flop monotone. Is that all spades or it's two spades and a club?
Looks like a spade and two clubs.
Definitely ace of spades, but if I can tell by the action up here, it's gotta be
Lots of red cards in everyone's hand.
And I've got a pair and a flush draw.
Denny Hopkins calls.
Top pair, yeah. You got top two, ace queen. Big Cash shows you how strong draws are in PLO, where that's a big card. Then he turns a set and turns a 10 off flush.
Where the guy with top two is an underdog.
Yeah.
Flopping top two.
Alright, well, we got the Jack 9. I guess it goes check, river. It looks like Alex is going to win with Jack 9. Jack 9 is a hand you can bet that river some. You're going to get maybe lots of sets and two pairs, especially all the withdrawals. Would have hated to see a small little value bet on the river, just try to get a little bit of value from all the sets, but I understand having second straight, it kind of makes it tough. You get a little afraid to get bluffed, but or get raised.
Wake up, Nancy.
I really wish we can get a Big O stream game going. That's a fun game. Probably my favorite game we play here at Kojaks.
Yeah. They could live stream the old double bomb pot game, and
we probably don't want to put that one on the internet. There's way too much degenerate gambling going on in that game. It was fun though. That's some fun.
We'd have them coming from all over.
Alright, okay, the Queen Jack 9-3. Yeah, under the gun, I probably like a fold that hand. It's just the 3-dangler really kills that hand. Oh, having a Jack high suit. Miss Nancy has a pretty one. That's definitely a little more connected to King 10-8-9. I'd definitely be playing that one. Queen 10-8-5 is one. I'd probably put them up, but you can get a little of interest. Alright, we get the 8-6-3 2 diamond flop. I'm not sure what Joni has, but We've got Miss Nancy top flop top pair and a gutter, some backdoor straight draws. Check, check. Not sure where the turn is, but we get the queen. So Alex has queens up now, queens and eights. Miss Nancy still got. I like it. Like Coco getting aggressive. You got top pair and a gutter. If he gets a diamond river, I'd really like to see him with the queen of diamonds turn that hand to a bluff. Especially knowing that your single pair is never gonna be good here. Yeah.
Gecko seems to be mixing it up a little bit more since running into that 3 jacks from Carey.
And river, this is a pretty thin little bet here. I mean, I like it. By Alex, it's a spot. Oh, he calls it.
Top
Queen,
2
yeah,
against
queen's up is gonna be good there. He gets a good thin value. Messed it by Alex. Kikoa didn't believe. It's the beauty of Omaha. Some spots, I think if he goes pot there, he might even get a fold, but goes check to him, he bets and gets a call.
Right.
And that's just something that kind of newer Omaha players, you got to turn a lot more made hands into bluffs in Omaha when the board changes. If you're just always have it when you bet, you're just gonna make it pretty easy to call against. So
Yeah.
I don't hate Kikoa's as checkmate. I probably lean toward check fold, but I think that's not a terrible spot to bluff either. Probably still get called by queens up, realistically, but
Yeah, that was a pretty dry board for.
yeah, I mean that the deuce brings a lot of backdoor straights, and there's gonna be a lot of suited ace bright, ace 4, ace 5.
Truck stop Jack looks down at something. I was talking to Jack the other day, and he had asked me a question. He asked me something. He asked me, either, we're talking about alphabet or something. He said, what comes after X? I said, why? He said, because I want to know. Those people from Kermit, you don't know too much about them. Joni down the corner. That's Billy.
Oh, Billy Wayne's in the game.
Billy Wayne, and next to him is Denny Hopkins. If you guys couldn't see him, you guys may know his brother Daryl. Plays a lot of poker.
All right, we're gonna have a different dynamic in the game now, especially peel around. Not Billy's in the game.
Yes. You're going to see a lot of raising and folding.
There's not gonna be a whole lot more limping going on. Nancy leads out on the queen 8-6 2 heart flop. Alex got the nut flush draw with the 7 blockers. This is a hand Alex should be raising. This having the open ender with the nut flush draw is just such a strong hand. Even against top set, you're flipping and pushing a lot of equity, and you put a lot of weaker hands into a lot of tough spots. Yeah, I like it. I like the raise 365. This is just the best way to play this hand.
I'm not sure if Nancy realizes when she picks her cards up that there's not a camera on her face for us to see the cards.
Interesting what Miss Nancy has. She needs to be continuing here with your sets. You want to fold a lot of your weaker draws because you're going to be raised here by sets or your monster draws like he has. So Miss Nancy starts off with a
Surely
call.
she's got to have a set, you would think.
Ooh, King's an interesting card. Doesn't change. There she goes. Yeah. I'm really like. She has king, queen, set of 8, set of queens. I really like the way Miss Nancy played this hand. She would play it perfectly.
I see the king of hearts in Nancy's hand.
Yeah, I can see that. Makes a lot of sense.
King 6-6.
Or just king, king queen with some sort of king high flush draw. Would make a lot of sense.
I'd like to welcome Charlie Whittle back to the booth.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello.
And Alex you just gotta have to shrug, call this off, and just hope to get there. He's still getting enough equity, and he's just never too far behind. He's just got a huge part of the deck to win, and this is why PLO is a good game. You just have to gamble sometimes.
No, as Nut says, no gamble.
No future.
No future. But
We gotta-
he also says chicken live longer, so not really sure.
I haven't seen Nut Nuck in a minute.
He's been playing up here lately.
Is it? Has it?
Yeah.
Tony, if you're out there, we miss you.
Oh, Miss Nancy gets a brick. She's just got to have the best hand here.
She thinks she has the best.
She had,
hand.
yeah.
She's got kings.
Yeah.
She has to have kings.
She could, yeah. She got a lot, like, she got lots of sets, lots of top
She
two.
doesn't even show, so it's
Oh.
a mystery.
Let's look back at it. Let's see what we got.
Now they're putting them on the reader.
I'm gonna guess a king queen with a king high flush draw. Be my guess. And we still don't know.
No,
Miss
it's
Nancy?
gonna remain a
Whatever
mystery.
she had, I love the way she played it. I like the way Alex played the hand too. I think he played it the right way. This is how poker works sometimes.
Charlie, when you go out there, can you let Jade know, or Jade? Jade, shout out to Jade. How are you? Jack know that his cigar's not lit.
Well,
Not sure if he's aware of that. Alrighty, Charlie,
So-
thank you.
So is that officially a cigar or is that a stick? I don't even know.
it's a black and mild.
Okay.
That'll be
So once
I-
again, the natural is attempting to quit smoking. He has one pack of cigarettes left. He says, after that, I am done.
Well, just a little
I'll
backstory on Jack. He quit smoking as often as I go on a diet.
I'll take the under.
Yes.
Under a week, under 2 weeks.
Jack's slowing down smoking, still like 3 packs a day.
But if he's going to go straight to black and mild, it's really defeating the purpose.
He's gonna stop smoking and start doing smack.
Yeah, that's the 10-10-8-5.
For all you kids out there wondering what smack is, it's a cereal, Honey Smacks, Kellogg's.
Johnny's got a pretty one. I like the 9-8-7-5. The one gappers in PLO are strong hands. These one gapper rundowns, middle of the deck. That's definitely a hand I'd be looking to raise and 3-bet quite a bit.
If Billy knew the camera angle was dark, or the cameras were dark on that end of the table, I promise he'd sit at the other end.
I'm really disappointed when you get an outfit change.
I know.
I was shocked.
Maybe during a TV timeout he'll go change his wardrobe. Nancy's got a pretty strong one.
Where's the ace?
Nut
king?
hearts and pair of threes.
I think she has the ace of diamonds.
Oh, it is ace of diamonds.
Yeah. And then she flops top 2, which is fairly strong. Alex has a fun one too. I mean, he has the 2-10 blocker, so it's gonna be hard for somebody else to have the queen 10. It's a hand that you can get aggressive with and try to go put a lot of pressure on your opponents. Having the flush draw out there makes it a little tougher to do because you get flooded by a lot of flush draws. And I think Keikoa has a nut flush draw. Miss Nancy just putting the hammer down. And then, Jack's batting 100 at the top and bottom pairs. I guess middle 2 on the turn. Those are hands in PLO that kind of get you in a lot of trouble. You know, top and bottom, top and middle. Those are hands that kind of can lose you a lot of money. So I'd probably look into check and Jack spot, try to keep the pot small. But don't hate a bet either. Taking the more aggressive action is never too terrible to play.
I assume the action's on Keikoa.
Oh, lost them. Let's see where we're at. I don't know if Nancy raised. Looks like she just called. Look, here's $400.
Oh, we're waiting on Alex. Okay, Alex
Okay.
folds. So we got nut flush against top and bottom and top 2.
That's an interesting card.
Gives Nancy still top 2.
I mean, this is a hand that if I'm in Keikoa's spot, I'm bluffing, pretty much 100% of the
And
time.
if I'm not mistaken, Alex folded a set of 10s, or would have been.
Yeah, this is a great spot on these lockdown Broadway boards to kind of bluff. Yeah, it goes check. I would have really liked to see Keikoa make a bluff in that spot. You do run in some jacks, but having just one pair there, your hand's no good. But you can credibly rep a lot of Broadway straights, and they basically have Broadway to call you.
Miss Nancy just over the $3,000 mark.
A little heater. I like it. No one I'd rather like to scoop pots than Miss Nancy.
And we're back.
Yeah, Miss Gary's got a pretty one. The Ace 99 nut suit. I like this. I like it pairs with the nut flush draw. It's a pretty strong hand in Omaha. There's definitely one. I like to see Miss Gary kind of coming in for the pot size bet here and put some pressure on him. But limp's not a bad strategy either. OBR. I see you're out there. What's up, brother?
You should be in here playing, beating up on the table.
Missed that lunatic.
OBR's in timeout.
Murray with the scratch with the scissors. I like
Yowzer,
it.
man.
Back scratcher.
I've been working out, so my arms are tight. I can't get back there and scratch my back. We'd like to welcome you all back.
Miss Carrie flops. Oh wow, just everything.
She flops the world.
Yeah, that's all of
We
it.
didn't miss anything.
Just the full house. Isn't gonna go bet and just full.
It's good to run hot.
And I like her betting here with Ace 9, especially with the 9. There's a lot of big cards that when you do get action, it's gonna be from your Ace King, Ace Queen, Ace Jack, Ace 10 type hands that you want to get value and protection.
Alex has no idea that he's dead.
And a 6 would be a pretty bad card for him, or a diamond.
Yeah.
He's not even going to attempt it.
And we have a little break in the action. We'd like to remind you one more time of the series, poker series coming up, April the 6th through the 18th. Once again, no seat charges. So come out and play. Lots of action. We're starting on Tuesday the 6th with a PLO high, 6 p.m. So come on out, enjoy the action. Once again, no seat charges. We'd like to look forward to seeing all you guys come out.
Y'all are going to be playing for second place in the PLO tournament. I always win the first one, so.
However, we do have a PLO champion, Rudy Borg.
How do we have his picture? Like,
He's everywhere. I know you can't.
Yeah, we just had
it's
to look
terrible.
we just have to look at his picture all evening long. I think we're definitely have to request a picture swap to have to look at Rudy.
It almost looks like, who was that wrestler way back in the day? I'll have to look it up, but I'll promise he looks like him. King Kong Bundy. That was his name. King Kong Bundy. King Kong Borg. Billy Wayne, you can't see his face, but we make sure we see his biceps.
Make sure you get a nice little pump before the stream.
Yeah, he's back there doing push-ups and commercial breaks.
Speaking of Billy Wayne, when are we getting the fans only page going?
We got just in construction. It's he's doing a workout page. I'll teach all you lazy people like me.
Do some motivation.
Yes, how to play poker, eat what you want, and still be in shape.
You get that life hack figured out.
Yeah.
All right, Billy Rays with 4 random cards.
There's a lot of in shape poker players.
Yeah,
Right, Carter, Billy, King Kong Bundy.
Chris said was calling Rudy Boss Hog for a while. See, yeah.
Rudy does look good in a cardigan, though. I got to give it
Yeah,
back.
he does. A little rolly.
Yeah.
I like it. The King 9-8 flop. Billy's going to flop a pair and a gutter. He's probably going to be betting this a decent percentage. Yep, I know my guy. And he's going to put a lot of pressure on a lot of middling hands.
Daryl calls. Denny.
Danny, a couple of aces. Yeah, this is not a great spot for 2 aces in this game. It's going to make it. This is why Billy's does really well in these Omaha games, plays tough, is he's going to bet a lot of these hands across multiple streets. And as you see, he has a lot of equity.
It helps to play PLO with a lot of hold'em players.
And so Billy's probably going to mix check and bet.
Then
on
he
this.
turns
Yeah,
nut
check.
flush draw though.
Yeah, I would like to see Bill or
And
Any bet?
burnt. There you
Yeah.
go.
oh Sick Duck just
Like clockwork.
hitting the gutter ball for the nuts, and he's gonna bet pot and probably go full fold. Yeah. No, I see. Who's still in the hand?
I think we're frozen.
Yeah.
I'd like to take this time to wish Matt Jackson a speedy recovery. He had his tonsils taken out. Started a GoFundMe page so he can play in a couple of the tournaments. That's how much we miss him. I got a couple of fours just waiting for him on the river.
How much have you donated to the GoFundMe page?
About 600. Enough to get him one bullet.
Miss Matt, I've seen him in a minute. All right, Miss Nancy just put on a clinic, $3,200.
The ladies are showing the fellows
Yeah.
what to do, if we can still say ladies.
Ladies' night, gals. Actually, I like that.
And we're back.
Couple of kings with Joni. She got a suit, like it. Let's get in there. Let's see some raisin. I like to see her raise that. That's
I'm gonna bet $100 and give anybody 10-1 that Billy's eating chicken fajitas,
Yeah.
and he'll
Alright,
still be
what
eating
is-
those fajitas about 3:00 this morning.
Does he have the crown out tonight, or he's still looking loose from yesterday?
Yeah, I think yesterday he crowned out.
Joni, 3 bets to 75. Denny, this is a spot like you got weak aces, but depending on stack size, I'd like to see a 4-ball and just put as much money in the pot you can.
You got aces, kings, and queens, and someone with a dirty deuce is going to take her down.
Yeah, well, this is wow.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this isn't gonna bet fold,
See
but
if
this is why I like to kind of 4-bet my aces here, and you get the deuce 4. That's about as dry as a lot. There's not gonna be a whole lot of deuces that's gonna be played in 4-bet pots, and really with aces you have more deuces combos as a 4-better than as a caller.
Gets a call from Nancy.
What does Nancy have?
She got a straight.
Oh, she got a wheel. Ooh, this is
Danger.
gonna be a tough one. I hope. See if she can find a fold. Brings backdoor hearts, so maybe probably save for a bet here, but then he's definitely gonna bet. This is a spot. I'd probably go pretty big.
Joni called that.
bet pot.
Turn bet, huh? With kings?
She had the nut. She turned the nut flush draw. She made the nut flush. Yeah. Denny bets 300. Don't hate the sizing, but I typically like to go bigger on these board textures. Just because you get a lot of value, you want to get. It's hard to make full houses, and
Ooh.
you got 1 call, and you might get 2 calls.
You
Wait.
might even see a small raise out of Joni. Or a big raise. She doesn't have a whole lot behind her.
No, she might be going all in. Yeah, she goes all in. This is going to be a pretty easy call for Denny. Well, one Wednesday, it's a 2K pot. Nice hand. Kind of tough spot. Pretty much a cooler for Joni as she gets that river. That's just one thing, and kind of all the players new to Omaha and paired, in 3 and 4 bet pots when the aces, ace and paired boards out there. You're just going to run the aces full so much. You kind of want to keep that in the back of your mind.
That might have been the first misstep by Nancy on that one, but she's still atop the heap.
Just a flush one.
Just a flesh wound. Denny jumped up there in the second place with that pot.
We lost Miss Carey for a hand. I haven't seen the natural in a hand. You actually play that one where you had aces up and folded, but
We're gonna call Jack the Joe Biden of the poker game. He's not quite sure what's going on half the time.
That's not nice.
Yeah,
Jack's always aware of what's going on at the game.
it's not nice to Jack or not nice to Joe Biden.
Y'all are just laughing way too much.
Well, we're having a good
Yeah,
time.
we're having fun.
Good.
You can't make fun of people that.
I didn't need to do that. Thank you. Murray's blood sugar is getting low. We need,
Yeah.
we need to get him fed. We're about to have him pass out.
Yeah. I haven't eaten in like 3 hours.
Dinner number 2 is on its way. All right, Billy with the ace jack.
It is chicken,
9-7.
It is healthy for you.
Yeah, it's
Chicken live
healthier.
longer.
Chicken live longer.
So who's provided the most action today?
It's got to be Kay Cole and Nancy.
Yeah.
I mean,
They've been playing. They've been out in the streets gambling. I like it.
Truck Stop Jack is about rubbed the paint off his chips. He's gripping them so tight.
Jackson there with the 10-10-9-9 with the ace.
So we've got raised to $20 and 22 callers.
Yep.
I call too.
Table 3 called.
Johnny's
Right.
looking good.
Yeah, Jody thought 3 kings with. You're gonna have basically all of them dead.
I'm guessing Joni reloaded.
She
Who's the big winner so far?
Nancy.
Nancy and Carrie. The girls are doing good.
Denny just jumped in there with that aces full.
This is a spot where I like to see Joni lead out, especially with your Jack. It'd be hard for you to make a fool, so you're kind of wanting to you're kind of wanting them to feel get a lot of the pairs out there that can turn boats on you. Adam with the race to 175. I like
I
it.
like that.
Yeah, I like.
He's got
Respect
the
it.
position, the button.
Yeah, I respect the hustle. Let's see if he can barrel it off.
If he can continue here, what's the odds that Joni calls? I don't. think
100%.
I don't think she.
Yeah, I
can
don't think she's gonna fold 3 kings in this format, but
Because the only thing that beats her right now is King 5, of course, King Queen, King Ace,
ace king,
Yeah.
pocket 5s,
King 5,
king 5, yeah.
King Deuce,
King 2,
Yeah.
pocket 2s.
King 8.
Turns out there's a lot of them there, Charlie.
Now the flush beats her.
Does she have clubs or is that a spade?
So here's the
It's
issue
a
I
thing.
see. Keikoa's got 2,000 effective. Joni's got 205 effective.
Yeah.
Pot is 560.
Yeah, he's gonna have to check. I don't. Oh, he goes for it. Like it. I like.
No chance.
Yeah, that's it. He's just gonna get side called, but
I don't know. She just got felted. She may still be a little thinking about that. Flush did he get there,
I call right here if I just got filtered.
and that's why you're in the booth, Charlie.
Absolutely. Y'all be
But-
surprised. One of these days, Reagan's going to put me in that game.
look at you. Yeah, she
You'd be-
called. There she goes.
You'd
She
be the
finds
45th player.
She finds a call, and her 3 kings would be good. Nice hand, Miss
There you
Joni.
go. Back
And
on-
I like Adam's play. I don't hate it. Like,
Adam sadly says pair eights.
Yeah. You
No
can-
good.
You can't always have it in this game. You just got to bluff some. That's part of poker.
That's what
So,
the winners do.
yeah.
Charlie, if you could check on dinner, that'd be great.
Dinner right? I don't get any answer.
And,
We don't want Murray passing out on us.
that's right.
All right. Well, there's been some action. I was not anticipating such
Yeah.
action in the game. I've enjoyed watching it.
Jack, of course, was not any of it. Jack started with 1.2. He still has 1.2.
He called a raise there. He had 2 10s.
Oh, damn.
I do like that cigar look though.
Yes. He's going for a little Sammy Farha look.
Mm-hmm. The cowboy hat.
He's like a malnourished Sammy Farha
When I saw Sammy in Houston, he looked pretty thin too.
though. Yeah, he's getting a little long in the tooth.
Yeah. Let's see if Jack can. I want to see Jack play big and.
We're not name dropping or anything, but you know, we did hang out with a couple of our buddies, Farha and Johnny Chan, Clyde Hinton.
Oh, Clyster. Where is Clyster?
Glasser's probably watching on the big screen. I bet
Clyde, if you're
Clyde,
out there, miss you.
bet you Clyde's
Oh,
got
yeah.
a glass of wine laying on the bearskin rug in front of the fire.
With some vanilla ice cream probably as well.
Yeah, ice cream bar.
All right, got.
A little shout out to Dennis. Buddy, how are you doing? Missed you in the tournament today. If you played, still missed you.
All right, we got a little interesting. Miss Carey flops an open ender. I like the Jack 9. Jack 9 is probably my favorite hand in poker.
Note to self.
Joni has the Queen 8. She flops top pair, but this is I wouldn't hate seeing Miss Carey just bet 3 streets here, improved and unimproved. Put a lot of pressure on some weak top pairs.
Nancy's praying for a 4.
4 ball one time. Oh, there she is. She got to see the future.
Yeah.
She's gonna win a nice spot
She
here now.
Knew it was coming.
Let's
You like to see her check though.
I don't hate a lead. I think you want to get value out of a lot of draws, and I like it.
Too big of a lead though. $300 into a $500 pot.
Oh, the Carrie saying yeah,
No.
yeah, Carrie's in. She made it straight. Oh, this is gonna be a big pot. The 2 girls are just going to war. What a river. This is why the Jack 9 is just a good hand. Carrie bets 300 and calls and
Shows the heartbreaker.
yeah. Wow, what a crazy run out. Let's get the 4 and then the king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bink bink.
They say that you only get action like that on Poker Bros, but see, it happens
Not
live.
true.
It happens live too.
You hear that, OBR? It happens live too.
It's not just the algo.
Yeah. OBR's got a little family trip going on. Taking his kid. I saw him in some airplanes and whatnot. Looked like he having a good time.
Is he not in town?
Not unless there's like an airplane museum here in town.
There's one in Lubbock. I don't know if it ends up Lubbock.
Could have been.
And he with the ace 3. That's definitely going to go in the muck.
Carrie's going to have a pretty good chip lead at this point after taking down that
Yeah,
pot.
that was a big one. Well, I don't know what she bet on river. I mean, in Carrie's spot, I like just bombing rivers in that particular spot with the straight. You can even get pretty creative. Bet 1, 2 to 3 times X pot. Even just go all in.
Are the ladies going in it again?
There's
Carrie
most
and
of,
Joni.
the
Carrie
girls
flopped a
are
flush.
showing the boys how to
No.
play. It's most action and in the streets battling. I like it.
You get a call with top pair.
Very semi bluffing. I don't
Check. 3 9s for Joni.
probably just gonna go bet fold.
Carrie threw out something, it looked like. I'll let you know Joni is not folding.
No. Did she just call?
I don't know.
I think that's the 3-9's base kicker. I think we got to get a little raise in there.
Yeah. Friendly poker.
But again, the girls is going to battle.
Our lovely waitress, Amanda. Keeping everyone's drinks cold and food hot.
Is that Murray's? Murray's can't seem to
I'm
find.
starving back here. I'm about to die. She makes a heck of a pot of chicken and dumplings, too.
I haven't had it. I've heard
I'm
nothing
telling
but,
you.
I've heard nothing but good reviews.
Oh, make a gay man go straight. Can you say that?
You didn't cuss, technically.
That's true.
That was the one requirement we couldn't cuss.
Yes.
So far, so
We've
good.
done very well.
Yeah.
And while we have a break about not cussing, I'd like to remind you once again of the poker series coming up here. What is this? About a month or so? 3 weeks away?
Yeah, the sixth.
We're going to lead off with PLO, and then we have a 6-max game and go all the way. PLO, high, hold'em, deep stack, high roller. Once again, no seat charges, so we'd like for all you guys to come out. Lubbock, Dallas, Austin, all you guys come out and join us on the 6th. Kicks off the 6th.
Lots of gambling that week. Lots of fun. Lots of.
We're going to have 5 days of essentially day ones, I guess, for the main event. Thursday, Friday, 2 Saturday. Make sure you guys come out for those. $600 entry with a $40 dealer appreciation.
We just collectively cannot let Braxton win another main event.
Yes.
It's all he does is win mains.
That's all he does.
And we've heard about it for 2 years now.
I even believe he said he's the best 2-card player around.
In West Texas.
West Texas.
Yeah. Maybe the world, but
Could
he's...
be.
Yeah.
There's not too many two-time champs of anything.
That's actually very, very impressive to win 2 main events. Oh, Billy Wayne, huh? Yeah, nice little pot here. Just flops the joint. Adam has ace queen. This is going to be a big old pot.
That's a good card. That's a little action card. We'll see who does what.
Check.
Well, now we both have a straight.
Pretty unfortunate run out for Billy here. He was going to win a big pot. It's probably going to go bet call.
Adam leads out here. He may get Billy to fold. Paired board, 4 diamonds.
Well, I mean, I like the bluff. Billy's creative here. Really.
So you like Billy go F it and rip it right back at him.
It's a spot
tough,
where
though.
it's a spot where you can get creative. I mean, I think it went bet raise. So I mean, they probably all have. There's a lot of full houses there, right? Billy's going to raise. You know, call there with all the king, queens, jack tens.
But now Denny and Billy are talking about how many pull-ups they could do.
I don't know. I bet Denny be surprising.
I guarantee.
Yeah. I'd be willing to. They're actually pretty good little lines. You get the most pull-ups in. It's Nancy with the fold. Looks like we kind of have.
I'm only doing pull-ups if there's a piece of cake above the bar. Much past that.
We're starting the diet on Monday, right?
Yes, we are. Monday.
It's lean and mean. Get ready for the tournament series.
Plant-based. I keep hearing about this plant-based diet, so we're going to give her a shot. They make plant-based cakes and ice cream by
Sweet tea. I
chance?
mean, sweet meat.
Yeah. Is sugar cane technically a plant? We have Crystal dealing in this go-around.
Alex raises a 40. I'm off on the action here. They could go 3-bet it.
It looks like you put a lot of chips out there.
Oh yeah, makes sense. He's got two ones. Yeah, that makes sense. Alex is getting a little hard-headed with the king jack. King jack's a hand. I mean, having it suited helps. Oh, big old flop. Look, is that 2 clubs? I think our software is off. It's showing we have the queen 3. There we go. This is probably gonna go bet all in call. Oh, wow, Billy flops a set of 9s. Run hotter, Billy.
Alex's second nut flush.
Yeah, we're gonna be all in on this flop.
Yeah, there's gonna be somebody all in.
Yeah. Billy's gonna raise it. Keikoa is gonna be in a really tough spot. Not having the ace of clubs here makes it even tougher because a lot of the hands that get raised here is the nut flush draw.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say Keikoa doesn't fold.
Yeah,
or call.
And this is where Billy, he's always in the mix, creating action. He gets paid off with his big hands, and so this is a pretty tough spot for Keikoa. This really could go 3-way all in. I mean, Keikoa could rip over this. And it puts Alex in a tough spot having here he goes, all in, and Alex has got a tough spot with the king high flush draw.
I guess.
Yeah, there it goes. We're going to be all in. Billy's asking him, do you want to run it once or twice?
Yeah.
That's the next question out of his mouth.
And all of them had better say twice.
Billy Wayne just sitting down, flopping top set. Yeah, they're going twice. Ooh, that's full. Yeah, he's full. Nut. Wow.
Chop it with.
Without he makes both flushes. That's so sick. But Billy's in with the first run with the 9s full.
Keikoa never really had a chance in that hand.
Yeah, that's a tough spot for Keikoa. Especially not blocking and not having the ace of clubs. He had the ace of clubs.
Well, that's showing. Oh, they probably can only show one pot, huh? I was saying it showed Billy sweeping it, but.
No, they look like they ran it twice, and Alex and Billy are gonna scoop it. That was a good spot for Billy. Especially getting the 3 of clubs right now. There's not a whole lot of clubs left in the deck. Yeah, this is a tough spot. This is just kind of a cooler spot, cooler action. was a little fortunate to get there, but he had a good. You'd much rather in those spots have the draws than than the made hands, the weaker made hands like at 2 aces. And it's tough, but in these games, I kind of always advocate people to do a whole lot of bet folding with your over pairs. It just people aren't getting two out of line. I mean, it's kind of a gross spot, but Billy's probably only raising sets and monster draws there, so he's whatever he has, he's gonna be pushing a lot of equity against 2 aces, and you're probably gonna be a dog. So it's never fun to fold 2 aces on the flop, but sometimes you have to do it.
And I'd like to take this time to thank the one person watching us on social media. Must be a busy Saturday night.
One on Twitch.
Not sure who that is, but thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
It's got to be Brian Duplantis. He's a faithful Twitcher.
Oh, Brian, where's Brian? I haven't seen him
I don't
in a little
know.
bit.
He was here last couple of weeks, taking down a couple tournament caches. Is the tournament still going on? Did we get a winner in the Deep Stack tournament?
I'm not quite sure.
Can we announce a winner? Oh, Brian Duplantis is watching. Look at there. I knew it. On Facebook. And Tony Love. Teacher.
I wonder if hopefully we're streaming correctly here.
If we're not, you guys are missing out. We're having a good time in here.
They put the B team in here, so we'd have zero idea how to run the technical side of
That's right.
the stream. But I've had to listen to one more week of Chris Carter saying you can't die with the queen in your hand. I'm like, what about 2 queens? We just fold the 2 queens, Carter? But I love me some Carter. I love giving him hell.
He got a little mini picture up on the wall of
Yeah,
champions.
I mean, I heard he made the request for the mini pictures. I don't like that.
Mini series gets a mini picture.
Oh, Josh.
We're lucky he got his head in the picture.
It takes up most of the picture. It's all noggin.
Looks like he doesn't have any ears.
Speaking of not having ears, there's another picture of Rudy back there.
Yes.
Rudy may have the biggest head of any human being I've ever met.
I don't know. Andre the Giant had a pretty big head,
Yeah. Well,
but he was a giant.
yes. He also had a disease too. That
Yeah.
caused-
So Rudy has no excuse.
We got the Ace Jack versus Ace 10. Keiko is running into it tonight.
Gotten a couple messages that we can't be heard. Can everybody hear us? Is the sound working properly?
It might not be. It might just be. We're a little 30 minutes behind, right? So it might just be starting to stream. All right, Miss Carey just most ships up has 3K in front of her. Billy.
The crazy thing is she hadn't played a whole lot of hands. Just the one she has, they've been monsters.
She's doing good. She's running good, playing good, and that's how you win money in poker.
It's always good when you automatically know the guy to your right's folding every hand. That helps.
All right, Jack. Let's get into Jack 9.
Let's go,
Jack
Jack.
9 of hearts. Let's go. Oh, come on.
Jeez. He folded King 9 of hearts?
I like getting in the mix with the suited king hands. Johnny with the Ace Jack. And that definitely should be a raise. I guess she limped. I definitely prefer to see her raise that hand. Alex on the button, the Ace 6. I'm assuming this can go check. Nancy with the King 7 off. Oh, this flops 3 7s.
Just like that.
Yeah, the girl's just running good. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see a bet on the flop by Miss Nancy, praying it folds, but it's always good in these games to bet your stronger hands on the paired board, so that way you can bluff them later, but people can't just raise you every single time you bet. But I like it. She want a small little pot.
And we're back.
We're still trying to locate Murray's dinner.
Yes.
It's somewhere in the poker room we've heard, but it hasn't made it back here yet.
And he's so hungry.
He's getting weak in the knees.
Yes.
He's about to pass out. All right, Carey raises the king jack. I like it. I like the raise. I like the raise sizing. Oh, Keikoa. Wow, he keeps getting aces. It's 3 times he's had aces. That's unbelievable.
And he's 0 for 2, isn't he?
He's 1 for 2. He won that one we had jacks.
Yeah, I'm talking with aces.
Yeah, he had
Oh, yeah.
aces versus
Yeah.
jacks,
Oh,
and
that's right. He folded.
Yeah, he made a good fold. And he's running against the king jack again of clubs.
Much better flop for him.
And this is a spot you can mix. Honestly, I do like checking this flop behind with 2 aces in particular. The 3, she almost never has a 3. What you really want to check and hopefully hit top pair, but you also want to bet that board too. So you can do a mix.
And good news, my food just showed up.
Oh yes.
So
Murray's gonna make it through.
I'm gonna multitask.
What do we get?
Oh, we got chicken.
Get some chicken off from Ahuas.
Yes, sir. Almost cussed about my dinner, but realized that I can't do that.
We have no tortillas for Murray's.
We have no tortillas.
But it's keto.
I guess I'll just
this chicken, and
I'll wrap it up in a napkin. Pretend. Thank you, Josh. Congratulations on your wedding.
Yes.
I know that was a little while ago, but people at home may not know.
Wedding in December, and just found out we are having a baby girl.
Congratulations.
So,
little girls are fun.
Congratulations.
The-
Baby Christina will.
I think of Lily, but
I like Lily.
family doesn't know that yet, so you're the first.
Oh, sorry.
They only want to Twitch, so we're good.
Yes. Sorry to the social media watchers that we just ruined it.
I think there's more. I keep getting texts, or people are watching, so I think our
I keep hearing.
numbers are.
I'm getting no sound and the screen is frozen. So, you guys keep the comments coming in. We'll try to see what's going on.
All right, what's going on? Denny wins a couple of 5s here. He'll win 100. Unless somebody bluffs at it, I'd like to see.
Daryl will be proud.
I'd like to see somebody bluff at this, but 2 5s, just win.
Two fives. That is the best hand.
Yeah.
Then, huh?
Yeah. It's one of those spots you find a slot and hold 'em too, where just somebody wants a pot more and does some betting, they win, but check down and 2 5s just get the win. All right. Carrie's got 16% of chips in play. She's done the best. I wonder if is there a cap on what they buy in?
That I don't know. I'm probably on a 5 on the button. I'm gonna guess there is, because there are no monster stacks.
Yeah, I'm sure if Billy had the opportunity, he'd buy in for
25,000.
Yeah. Just make sure you covered everyone. Denny's in there. He's raising that look like. My guess would be Queen's plus, but we'll see. Couple and 5. I guess did he limp callers? I don't know. Any pocket 5s, back hands. Alex has a 2 aces. He raises a 65. I think we got to take a flop with a couple nickels and try and flop a set. Nancy with the Jack 9, I like it. He said, see, Jack 9 you just flop a lot of stuff. Like she's opening it here, and she's able to. I like it. She leads out.
Duplantis, is the feed coming in good on Facebook? A couple people are saying that it is not.
They're behind us right now. So
They're in like New Mexico.
yes, Nancy leads out on the 10-8-8. I like it. Just putting a lot of pressure in the over pairs. Let's see if you can get a queen or 7 river. It looks like that's a 7 river.
Another pair of aces.
It looked like, yeah, see a Jack 9. I think it looked like a 7 river. Looked like this is Jack 9. Yes, wins it again. Or was it, had to know. She got pushed. It had to be a 7. I'm pretty sure that was a 7 of spades.
Yeah, because Jack 9 doesn't win on that board.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a 7 of spades. Again, see, I like just the girls just putting them to task. It's a Jack 9 too. Just telling you, I've been advocating the Jack 9 usage for a long time. It just makes lots of straights.
Billy's secretly flexing his muscles.
All right, we're back to the 4-card game. Good. This is what I like to see. Yeah, Billy's gonna. But there's definitely gonna be a straddle. Go Billy straddle the 10.
I'd like to give a shout to Big Mike too. Thank you for your hospitality, and we'll just leave it right there. But
Lots of fun. Support local business.
Yes, support your local businesses.
Little known fact: Cuban cigars are not the most popular export from Cuba.
Telling you, trust me. However, the cigars are cheaper.
All right, back to the action. Miss Nancy with a couple of aces.
I could have bought the whole factory.
Miss Nancy with a nut blocker.
Sorry, Mom.
Speaking of nut blockers,
Oh, let's not speak of nut blockers.
yeah, I think Nancy's got to make a bet here, and this gets the win. Just barrel it off and get the win a whole lot. It seems like we're having the software having a hard time keeping up with the action.
yeah,
It looks like we're on the river.
which is weird because there hasn't been a whole lot of action.
King R, yeah. So yeah, I think Nancy just gets to win there a lot if she just goes bet. But Miss Carey turned a set of kings, so it'd been kind of tough to bet her off that hand. But she might have folded flop.
She turned a set of kings with a 3 on the turn.
There was a king. The board. They keep changing the cards on us. Whatever. They show the board as King of Hearts.
I
So
think
it's
the
definitely- the graphics
software was hanging out with us last night.
Yes, it's running a little. It's a little lagging, like we are.
Still not awake.
Actually, it wasn't last night. It was yesterday
This morning?
afternoon.
Yeah, yesterday afternoon.
We should have got the software some, Starbucks like we got to
Yeah.
put a little pep in our step.
Are we still in this hand?
Yeah, I think I wouldn't be surprised if board paired in the river. Carey put a
That
big.
screen on the left is making me seasick.
I think Keiko is on some shaky ground. I guess it's Denny. Denny's in the hand. Can we go to the other end? Can you
Sure, let's just mess around.
follow board?
I wonder if this means anything.
It says that. Hopefully the audio has been on the whole time, but if it hasn't, sorry.
You guys have missed out.
Probably the best.
We'll have to
maybe.
come back.
I think that's just for the TV. Who knows? We're a bunch of idiots. So if it's getting out there, it's getting out there. Well, Denny's deep in the tank. This is definitely not the board.
This may not even be the hand.
Yeah. We'll see what's going on. Can you... How do we change the view? You'll get to bear with us and see if we mess this up. Take off follow players, use cycle, see what that does.
Once again, a lovely waitstaff, Amanda.
Well, Carrie won the pot. There was a king on the river. Somehow Carrie scooped it. All she does is scoop all the pots. Like to see it?
Jack's playing 14% of the hands, which is a lot for him.
He's splashing around tonight.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta wake up and feel like gambling.
Jack's basically paying to watch other people play.
Jackson he's getting the mix here, flop a hand here in a minute.
Something happened to his cigar, though.
Where did his cigar go?
Jack seems more like a backwoods cigar guy than a black and mild.
Yeah, that would have been like the last cigar I would have pictured Jack smoking as a black and mild.
I think I've clicked every button and nothing's changed, so I'm not quite sure. Well, since we don't really know what's going on, we'll remind you guys one more time of the series coming up. Once again, there are no seat charges. I had a lot of people asking about that, curious about that. No seat charges.
Yeah, just
Come
buy in and
pay your entry and let her go.
And let's let her rip. And I'm sure we'll have some side bets, some gambling for those who want to partake. We normally do a little tournament series.
When poker's not enough.
Yeah. There's always some good last longers and Calcuttas and any other way we can figure out how to get the pots bigger, the prize pools bigger. We normally find a way.
We had a dressing contest for the last one, and yours truly finished second. Miss Nancy took down the top spot.
Which I felt like that was the right decision.
I'm still calling that the election was rigged on that one, but
That was definitely the right call. All right, Miss Nancy again is flopping.
monsters.
Set of queens. 3 queens for the queen. Adam's got a big hit. He's got a little bit of a wrap. Billy's got top pair and a bad gutter, it looks like. And so this is gonna be some action. That was a big old pot.
Mary, did you get your dinner?
Finally, thank you. I'd like to thank the place I got it from. Not sure if I can say the name or not.
Who's
Who is?
All right.
proudly serving.
All right, Kiko finally catches a card. He turns Broadway. The big card for him. He's got the nut flush draw too, so he's got a pretty good little free roll. There you go, leads out, like it. I think it's what he's doing. The screen's so dark on the left, I can barely see him. He's pretty camoed with the black shirt on, but I do see a bet. Nancy's gonna be in a not a fun spot. This is always how it works out in Omaha. You flop top set and
Get ran down.
Yeah, get the stone worst card in the deck and just come right off.
Looking for 9 outs, assuming they're all there. We know 2 7s are gone. So
Yeah.
And
Cindy's
she
already
lays
to
it
7.
down.
Miss Nancy, this finding the hero fold, love it.
Keiko was wondering when he can be the pigeon and not the statue.
He's finally found out, guess about Miss Joni here. She probably isn't gonna have to fold this. Alright. Looks like Kakoa finally wins him a nice pot. I guess Joni made the call and he found himself a pretty little spot there. He basically just had it locked up. There's no win. I guess Joni had it set as 7s. Oh, that's pretty
No,
tough.
she had the flush.
She had
Power
set-
deck 7s.
Yeah, but Keiko had a bigger flush draw, set a set. Yeah, that's a pretty cooler spot. That's
Well, he's back. He may not be even, but he's a little less hurt.
how poker goes. You sometimes start off a session terribly, but keep battling and good things could happen. Glad to see him
Speaking from
find
experience.
bets. Yeah.
He's been running hot in the cash games. He looks like he's back to his old self. Here.
And we're back.
Oh, yeah, we are back. Nancy with the pretty one, the double suited hand, the Ace Jack 9-7.
Three straight draws.
Yeah, I like that. That's a must raise. She limped in, but I like raising that hand. You can flop a lot of possibilities. A lot of big hands.
We see a lot on the 10 on the button game that when the under the gun raises, the pot escalates really fast.
Yeah. There's a bunch of sickos like to play that game, so there's a lot of gambling.
And we're back. We had a little technical issue. We'd like to thank our in-house IT guy, Chris Gwynn, for getting us hopefully back online on Facebook and YouTube. And while we have this minute, once again, I'm to invite you guys out to the poker series, the West Texas Poker Championship Series, April the 6th through the 18th. Lots of action, lots of fun. Once again, no seat charges. Come one, come all. We enjoy you guys coming out. Hopefully you get some good action. And yeah, come on out.
One
It'll be a good time.
One thing I want to reiterate there is we've had probably 75 to 80 messages. In the past, we've always charged an hourly charge for all of our tournaments. And I heard Murray say it a while ago, that hourly charge in tournaments is gone. It's an admin fee, the same as every other card club in Texas. So it gives you the best bet to come out and win as much money as possible.
We usually have food trucks out front and it's a good time. Get you some Kojak's gear, take home with you.
We get back working.
We're going, I believe, Pudgy.
Reagan Rich is back in here. Now,
Oh, we got our Facebook crowd. I'd like to welcome the 8 of you on Facebook. We've missed you.
so I absolutely love Nancy's hand. She called $105 with this.
Oh, the wheel draw. I like
yeah,
it.
if she hits anything down there, it's so far hidden.
Yeah.
But it looks like maybe Adam and Carrie have the same idea.
Well, there goes
Billy,
that theory.
Billy just flops them dead. Billy has all the full houses, and he's just... Billy may check this some percentage of the time. He's going to bet some. Yeah, since the 10 hat, there's 2 overcards.
Game over.
It's going to go bet full.
You would think. Let's see him when he gets. No one has a hand even to get squirrely with.
No. No
Yeah.
nut flush draws, no royal flush draws, nothing.
Looks like Nancy's anticipating winning a lot of pots. She's got a rack and a half or half a rack of tip chips.
Well, that's what she's been doing, just winning.
That's all she does.
That's all the girls that they've just been killing the table.
Her and DJ Khaled.
Last week, Joni was the big winner.
Girls, see, they give all the boys a hard time here.
Hey, speaking of girls, every Tuesday night from 6 to midnight we have ladies' night.
Really?
We have
Yes.
we
Did not know that.
have we have biological ladies' night.
So this is true ladies' night here at Kojaks. It was approved by Carrie and Clyde. Ladies play free cash games from 6 till midnight. We sign them in as a guest. All they got to do is provide their tournament or their cash game buy-in, and then beat up on these boys because they think they're so much better.
And their birth certificate.
Only for you.
You,
Murray.
you can't identify as a girl.
You do, but you're gonna have to prove it. Get us some sort of proof.
All right, Jack's found a hand. I like let's get in the raise with the
Yes,
Queen Jack 10-8 double.
We're rooting for Jack.
So
that's a premium.
not sure
It
Jack's
doesn't
seen
get
a-
much better in this game.
Not sure
than that.
Jack's seen a turn yet tonight.
Just out of curiosity, I wonder what
His
the Natural's aggression frequency is.
His
His
V-pip?
V-pip was 14.
His aggression frequency is 8, and we're not talking about a temperature. It's 8.
We're
8 out of I'm not sure what the number top end is, but it's still an 8.
100.
we've just run low in card distribution so far. We're about to ramp it up.
That means he's not playing.
Did he fold that hand?
He let her go.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we can't fold. Jack, we got to talk about
Someone tell Jack to go smoke that cigar. And
the Queen Jack 10-9-8. What do you have? Queen Jack, that's two cards. Whatever.
He had it straight.
Yeah.
He had
Yeah,
it straight.
this is why those higher rundowns like he had are just so strong in this game.
looks like Joni reloaded, huh?
You know, I've been known to put in lots of money with the Queen Jack 10-9.
So our best hands are up and down straight, huh? Or both ends of it. Joni
Yeah.
with the 10-6.
Yeah.
No one's got the Queen Jack.
Big pot right here. Might take it. Carrie says,
Nope.
I'm going to push it.
No flush
Yeah.
draws.
Yeah.
She bets the pot. Winner, winner.
Well, nice hand by Carrie. Yeah, she turned a straight, 10-9 straight.
Yeah.
But again, this is Jack. We got to get in there with that hand, buddy.
That was a winner.
That hand it's.
Carrie's
Just
got
lost.
17% of the chips in play.
She just hasn't lost a pot. She's made no mistakes. Just won every one.
Jack has the same stack he started with.
Would have picked up a nice little pot there if we played that hand, but
We'll talk to him. I think the Cowboys hat's getting in his field of vision.
I'm not sure Alex is feeling very well, or
yeah, double suited.
maybe he saw Jack's hand and said, "How the hell did you fold that?"
I haven't seen a rundown like that in 2 weeks. I played a lot of BLO. It's a good hand. It's flop lots of straights and lots of two pairs
Hitting
and
full houses.
yeah, you make a lot of good hands with that.
Look at
The
Jack under
rundowns.
the gun.
All right, we got to get another two kings,
He's
right?
got the second nut flush draw and kings
He
and
folds.
a straight draw.
He folds.
Is double suited
What?
kings too, right?
No, there's a heart and a
Single
diamond.
suit.
Single suit, okay. I mean, that said,
Jack calls and so
I'd-
does every other table.
I'd much rather have the rundown than the two kings. Two kings in this game just, they're nice.
You're down to
but-
2 outs.
Yeah, you're wanting a flop top set, but you're also a lot of big pots. You're only big pots you really win. You flop top set.
You
But
can't
the-
go anywhere with two kings, really.
Yeah, I mean,
We have
This-
family action.
yeah, that's the rundowns. I'm just a big fan of in this game. You're trying to make straights and flushes with the 4 cards in your hand.
9 players, $45 in the pot.
I saw a Jack and a 3 with Adam. Anybody had better than that?
Carries.
Spade
What,
draw?
he had nut flush draw listed. Yeah, pair of flush draw. It's where a hand I like to carry, get aggressive with, and start doing some betting.
Who threw that bet out there? Was that that was Adam.
Adam.
He's doing it for her.
He's got top and bottom. You can kind of do, this many ways. You kind of want to do some mixing, checking, and betting. But Keikoa with top pair, no real redraw. He's got a backdoor straight draw. Maybe 9 or 5 would be a good card for his hand.
Anybody have 4 or 5 hidden in there?
I don't see it.
Garrett the check call. That's also a hand she could also check raise at some frequency.
If a spade comes out here, that's going to kill all action, though.
Yeah,
And we
but
don't know what Billy has.
Speaking of asking if anybody had 4 or 5,
yeah, this is a hand. Well, I can tell you, Billy had. Yeah, Billy's got something. He could have a 4-5. He has a lot of pair plus flush draws, a lot of 2 pair and gutters, a lot of sets.
Billy leads out with 150.
All right, let's. Still don't know what Billy has, but he's gonna.
Nancy's going to make a call with 2 pair.
It's a little ambitious, but it's not let him push us
Carry makes the
around.
call.
Yeah.
7 of
Nice.
spades would be brutal right here.
Big old pot.
Kind of a
Queen.
blank.
Yeah.
Queen of diamonds. The board's reading a 3. That's because
Billy's gonna bet this no
It's
matter
really
what he
hard.
has. Pretty high frequency when he doesn't get raised on this turn. He's going to. He has more straights. Yeah, he goes bet. So yeah, this is a board texture. Whenever the front door flush misses, that he's just going to do a lot of betting on. He's gonna he has more straights than the field does, so he's gonna leverage that when he has it, when he doesn't. But he's just gonna get to win a lot. Yep.
There you go.
Yep. I really like to see. He has some straights there, but I also could see Billy having the 5-5 or 4-4 blockers, and
See,
No, nobody
Billy
else.
wins live too, guys, not just
Yeah.
online.
that's just a good spot. Found him a good spot and played the way he's supposed to play it. That's what Billy does.
So up at Kojak's, we got some new buttons, and Jack Keane has had a problem with those buttons because he always flips it from white to black every time it goes to him. Well, these buttons are same on both sides, so he just finds himself a little lost when the button slid to him, as you can tell by the look on his face.
We have the new poker
Yeah,
on
that's
his
just
button.
his face, Charlie. Pre-flop raise. Jack hasn't played.
0.
0%.
Who was at 67?
Bomb pot. Nope. Oh, he just kicked it up
It looks
the
like a straddle. It looks like Kerry's straddling here. I like it. Let's get a little gamble going. Get the gameplay a little bigger.
I think these guys underestimate the ladies. The ladies' gamble potential.
They won't
Yeah.
after tonight.
Oh, one thing Kerry isn't is scared. That if they think Kerry's coming in afraid, that's a bad read.
Facts.
She's not afraid to
Facts.
play some big pots.
So as our software allows, Carrie's straddling. You see Adams under the gun.
Yeah.
So when the action gets all the way back around to her, he'll revert back to it, and then he'll give her the raise. So we won't see her hand until last. We ordered the upgrade of the software. When the new table gets here, the new cameras get here, we will be able to play 5-card high-low on this table.
Awesome.
Very nice.
I'd like to see it. Big O's my favorite game.
We're also talking about, oh my gosh, Jack called a $5 raise.
And he's a 7%
I'm a little-
chance to win.
I'm a little surprised Billy limps in with the king queen double, but I get it. But, yeah, I think it's a hand he probably having the 4 dangler probably hurts the hand a little bit, but he's raising that at a decent frequency.
And if you've never had a 4 dangler, you don't know what you're missing. Facts.
He's not lying. All right.
First to bet,
If you want
first
to know what a
win.
4 dangler is, call Kojak's and ask for Charlie Whittle.
Absolutely not. We'll be passing out Chris Murray's telephone number tonight.
Oh, everyone has it.
Yeah. All the masseuses in town definitely have Murray's numbers.
Pause.
All right. Looks like Billy's flopped an open ender and a pair, so he's probably doing a lot of betting.
It's just because they have a bad back.
He called it. Gary lit out.
Carrie leads out. Was she got the Jack 9 combo in her hand? I like it. The interesting card.
Queen 10 with
Who's got
Alex.
spades? Who's got spades?
Billy.
Set of 10s.
Nobody's got spades. Pot's sitting right at Basil's favorite number.
Oh, okay. Alex has middle set here.
Looking for ace queen or queen 9.
That's a little thin. You're gonna get ripped on there, but it's the best hand and he takes it down. Not a bad little play. Well, I don't know. I'm not quite sure if he was value betting or semi bluffing or just kind of merging, but I like it.
Your reference there, if you're not sure if he's value betting, semi bluffing, or what's he doing there, I think this.
Merging was the word, Charlie. Merging.
Yes,
That's what
Yeah.
you do in traffic.
I think the picture we took last night says it's perfect for him.
When you're not sure how you won. Exactly. That's when I say merges, there are times you bet with hands where sometimes you're value betting, sometimes you're semi bluffing and you're kind of unsure. You don't have the nuts, but you have a strong hand. That kind of would fall into that play. It makes you tough. It's a good play. It makes you tough to play against because you're able to bet on board textures where you don't have the nuts, and then when you get a board changing turn or river, and you can still credit grip a lot of hands.
Jack merges a lot because there's a lot of times he has no idea what he's doing.
I'll tell you guys this though.
Look at Jackson in there. We got the
He's counting them out.
yeah.
Oh.
We got the 2 kings with an ace.
Uh-oh.
We should be 3-betting that, but we'll lean towards a call.
Ever since Houston, Jack's been dominating those 5 on the button tables. Won 3 games, 5-5-10s.
He won. He did get good in Houston. Told me too.
We have lost the best 5 on the button player in West Texas.
Yeah.
Lost him to a bigger city.
Hopefully Mohawks go better in Dallas than they do in Midland, Texas, but we'll see.
Maybe the people there like him more.
Hi, Jason.
I'll take the under.
2 days, 3 days.
Yeah. All right, we got
Jack 9, a couple of Jack 9s there.
yeah, some
Billy?
straights. We got a
Shocker,
straight.
Billy Wayne's got Jack 9.
Joni's got the
Yeah.
8.
Adam with a nut, or he had the nut flush draw.
Joni's got the 8 with an 8% chance to win.
This is a hand I'd like to see Joni do some raising with.
Thin the herd a little bit.
Well, you can kind of you suddenly bluff your hand, blocking top set. Like there's hard for them to have a full house. You put a lot of pressure on straights. You get some better hands to fold, and then you also get to fill up sometimes. You sometimes get to hit your kickers.
I think the call came from a lot from the confidence factor, getting felted a couple times. Destroys a little bit of the confidence.
That
Yeah.
changes there.
And there are times too you want to turn your weaker trips into bluffs like this. That'd be especially when you have pairs like this. That'd be a hand I'd be turning to a bluff at a decent frequency just to try to get people to bluff.
Billy checks it. Carey fires $250 in there with the same straight as Billy.
I like it. And this but Billy in a tough spot. See?
And well, he's going to call. He's got the 2 blockers to the Jack, thinking it's really difficult for her to have Queen Jack.
She wins, he folds. Yeah. I mean, I like it. That's how Gresham wins, yeah. I mean, it's a tough spot, especially when this is why I like saying raising Carey's hand. Eights, when you have like 8-8 boards, 9-9 boards, those just connect a lot of middling rundowns that people play in Omaha, so you're running to high frequency full houses.
Had Joni done what you were talking about and raising a little bit, could have had the same result here.
I think she,
On
I
the
think
turn.
she wins the pot. I think she raises turn, pots river, she just gets the win. That's tough though. I mean, I know those are they're easier plays to do
From the
in
booth?
theory, yeah, in theory, than to execute out there. But your higher level Omaha players definitely gonna take those spots during turn.
So I have a question for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are normal players at the 10 on the button round of each, the 25 on the button round of each. How do you think the 5 on the button round of each fares to that? Gamble wise, and I use gamble term loosely. I mean chase wise,
It's actually, I mean,
because it
There's
plays
this-
almost as big.
yeah, I mean they're doing a lot. There's a fair amount of limping that goes on in that game pre-flop. More aggressive players, me and Billy and we're gonna do Braxton. We're gonna be doing more raising. Clyde, Clyde's gonna do some more raising. So there's just more pre-flop action in that game. Pots get a lot bigger. You'll see some pretty crazy things that you won't see in these games, where there's gonna be a lot of raises, 3-bets, and then cold calling of 3-bets, where you're just not gonna see that much action. Like the hand Jack folded, the double suited rundown. Most of us in that game were going to be putting lots of money in. I mean, that hand's actually getting 3-bet almost a very, very high frequency of the time in that game. So it's just a little different, a little more aggressive, a little more pre-flop action, a little more gambling. But we've probably played more Omaha than most of the players here. It's kind of a staple to our game. So, and we're just pretty sick in the head. We like to gamble more. So there's a lot of that.
That's the big reason.
Yes, we were playing, double board, 5-card PLO bomb pots for basically 2 days straight.
For no reason.
Yeah, let's just gamble. Let's put a bunch of money in pre-flop and see what happens.
Let's
just
hit the board.
Yeah, let's run out some cards. You get to say pot a lot.
I'm surprised you guys haven't combined 2 decks.
Oh, just give us
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Done three
Yeah,
board bump
yeah,
pots, 5-card high low.
Yeah,
Give it a minute.
There's no shortage of gambling going on.
Billy's taking the chip lead.
Billy's tough when he flops top set in 2-card games and get 2 aces and the flush draw.
Flops nut full.
That's almost so fair in this game for him.
So minus Billy, take Billy out of this equation.
Mm-hmm.
The most well-rounded play you've seen tonight.
Carrie, actually,
Yeah.
she's made some like this pretty spot on plays, and Miss Nancy too. I mean, she's played several hands really well.
Adams made a couple of okay plays, just maybe in the wrong spots.
Yeah, I mean, I think the two girls have actually played, so far. I mean, granted, they've also made some better hands, which is also makes it look easier. But I think that I've been in line and liked everything they've done.
Nancy's got kings. She raises $25. Jack, 3 bets.
The 3 bet.
Ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, we've got the first pre-flop raise from the natural.
I'm really a little surprised to see Jack stepping out there at the ace queen, the 3 ball, but I like it.
Did she?
No,
I
she
figured
just
she was going to
called.
fire right back.
These two know each other well. They've been
Yeah.
playing since the 20s. The 1920s, folks.
Pre-internet.
Yes.
And Jack, this is where Jack's reputation. He just gets smooth called the 2 kings when he 3-bets.
I'm going to go on a limb and say this time Nancy gives them a little.
Yeah, she is
You think she
definitely.
gonna give him a nudge?
Yep.
She is definitely not going to put those
She's
2
not
kings.
afraid of that board.
Yeah, she's not putting 2 kings in the muck on this one. Let's see if she raises her calls. Actually, if you're gonna call, yeah,
She just
if you're
called.
gonna flat pre, I don't hate a flat here either. I think you kind of
So Jack's probably thinking middle pair right here.
yeah,
7, 8,
it's
9, 10.
gonna check a lot, but
There went the white flag.
She
there
checked,
it is.
check.
Yeah.
That was a good check by Nancy
yeah,
back.
and I like to see a value bet by her, and Jack's gonna call with
That's
ace
exactly
queen.
what you're getting.
So you get that.
Jack may raise it.
Yeah, she bet a little. I mean, she's a little afraid of flush, I guess, but it's so hard for Jack. Jack's is skewed to so many pairs here, big pairs and 18.
She only bet 75. That's
Yeah, she should have bet a little more, but
He
Jack's
calls.
definitely a call. But yeah, I like the hand. Nice hand, Miss Nancy. Again, I think she played that pretty well. I like to see a little bigger river bet, but I think the way she's played it.
Jack's probably closer to eating that cigar instead of smoking it. I'd like to give a shout out to Harold, Jack's brother. A lot of you guys don't know that he has a brother, Harold. I'd like to say hello to Harold.
How old's Harold?
Harold's, I don't know. Harold's
Is
in
he the
his-
younger or
Nah, he's a
older
little older. He's a
Are
little,
they
little
really
older.
197
yeah.
years old?
Yeah.
Are they really brothers?
97. Actually, you guys don't know. Jack's mom or parents, he's got a twin brother. He had a baby and a turd, and the baby died. Just left the turd, which you're looking at in seat 4.
We'd like to take this time to remind you that tomorrow, starting at 2:30, we have our Deep Stack tournament. $240 gets you in with 40,000 chips. Early bird chip if you're in your seat before the first card is tossed. Dealer appreciation of $20. You can start it with $50K.
That's Charlie's way of telling me to shut up.
Let's change the subject.
Yeah. Let's talk about cigars again.
Cubans,
Yeah.
are my favorite.
Yeah.
Billy with the ace king, and this is probably going to be a
He,
3-bet.
he calls the raise from Adam.
Yeah, it was
I
only
like to see
$25.
Billy 3. I like to see Billy 3-bet this hand. Ace kings is too
His
strong.
flat there allowed the 6-4, 9-5 in.
Yeah, I think we want to get that hand a little narrowed down, but I mean you can flat there some.
Ace King's in trouble now.
Yeah, it's not a great texture. You don't care if flops an open ender. I like to see her play this hand aggressively, especially with 2 cards. It's hard for anybody to have a good hand.
So you'd like to see Carrie lead out or check raise?
You get a little bit of both. I think I much prefer a few checks to lean towards the check raise, and you just get to win a lot.
Jack's making the call with the Dolly Parton.
He's flopping a pair, and he lost the last spot, so he's in there splashing. Look at it. We're in there with a 9-5.
He might have heard us talking about him.
Mm-hmm.
Carrie's thinking, nope, she made the call.
Ace of spades.
And hits Billy right between the eyes.
Oh, Billy floated that flop. Okay, yeah.
He floated it.
Yeah, I like it. So Billy's gonna do some. He's gotta do some betting here. Yeah, I mean, I would much prefer to see Billy 3-bet this on the button. I mean, you can make sense in calls, but on the button, I think we just raise the pot.
So Ace King's quite disguised because of his flat.
Yeah,
Well, you're going
His
to lose
flat
everybody
float.
but Carrie on this one. No, she's going away.
I like his sizing. You know.
No, she's not going away.
No, she's not.
No,
She's raising it. Come on.
Mm,
Oh, it's 225 bet.
yeah, it's
She's,
gonna go
she's
call.
going. She's going flat. 7 would be a good card right here
Yeah,
for her.
yeah, 7 would be a little more sky. Yeah, she bricks. Again, this is why I like raising earlier streets with our open enders. Right, we just get to win the pot. Now we've kind of can't really do anything but check fold and Billy. Yeah, but let's just go check. I think, I mean, against Kerry Sandy gets lots of folds. I think Ace King you can kind of sneak in some smaller value bets. I like kind of doing some block betting, which means smaller betting, bet 1/3 pot, something like that. Try to get some value out of some worse pairs and worse aces that floated, but it was still not a bad hand.
So we went through Gorilla Gaming to get our new table.
Okay. Is it gonna be? Is it gonna be laid out there? I hate the format of this table.
It's going to be wider.
Okay. You're just kind of cramped up. You know, pretty much anywhere you sit.
So
As
it's,
currently laid out.
it's the same length. It's, I think, 11 inches wider. Murray,
Yep, with this.
thank you very much. I took that one on a tee and set it up for you.
A little girthier.
Girth is good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome out to Kojak's After Hours.
Yes.
All right, we got some.
One more minute and the party begins.
Random out of curiosity, you guys remember USA Up All Night?
I do.
We might
Gilbert
have to
Godfrey.
Gilbert Godfrey. We might have to turn this into that.
I hated that guy.
See, Billy's getting here aggressive with his open ender. This is why you want to play your draws aggressively, get better hands to fold out.
6 for Joni would be a brutal card.
Yeah, that would be. Let's see.
I promise you, Billy's not going to let off the gas.
I think this is a card he needs. I need to go check.
Right.
Oh,
There you go.
Check it back and make a will. Easy game.
Easy game.
Joni's gonna fire.
Easy game. Check. Hit the nuts. Someone bets into you. You got to love it.
And this is gonna be a little bit of raise, and then Johnny's gonna have to fold the 2 6s.
She could look him up.
And Billy's reputation could get licked up, but I doubt it.
It's
Johnny's on her
tough.
third
2
bullet.
6. 2 6s is so tough. I kind of prefer to see her check fold there, or check. You can even check call every now and then if you really want to put a soul read, but the ace is just a tough card to bluff catch on.
Carrie's shirt says something about if you ran your something as much as you ran your mouth, you'd be in good shape. I think she's talking to me.
She put that shirt on this for the stream. She knew you're commentating. Oh, Billy's.
And we'd like to
running
welcome Rudy's little brother Richard to the box. Can we get that picture down? Can we do that?
Yeah, we
Can put a
definitely got
request
to.
in?
Yeah, we definitely got to move that picture of Rudy. We had to look at it all night long. Pretty brutal.
Yeah. Shout out to Rudy Borg, just in case you're
Rudolph.
watching.
He might be. He follows along with the stream.
Yeah. Oh,
I wonder if he's rocking a cardigan tonight.
I had to count to 10 before I said something I shouldn't have.
Self-restraint. Murray's new.
Yeah, my new thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
he turned over a new leaf. Yeah, it started New Year.
My life coach has been working with me a lot on thinking before I speak.
Discipline.
Yes.
All right, Adam, the ace queen. You're gonna raise it, like it. I like to see Jack kind of raise the 2 5s, but I get he's probably gonna limp call a lot. But yeah, I think taking a little more aggressive action pre is always normally better, more optimal line. But I get it.
Once again, I'd like to thank all of the people watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch.
Not sure how much they caught of the stream, but maybe there's some parts that might be best.
Make you want to come back and watch?
Yeah.
It's catching up now. We've been averaging about 3,000 views on all these videos.
And we have currently how many? 4. Awesome.
No. All of our live stream videos have been averaging 3,000 views. The YouTube videos have been averaging around close to 800 to 1,000.
Well, lots of demand for watching live poker.
There's not much of it going around right now.
Yeah.
I was up in WinStar this week, and their poker room is closed. It says closed indefinitely when I talked to the pit boss.
Wow. Texas is booming right now. There's a big group of us went down to Houston. What was it, 2-3 weeks ago? And
Yeah, represented Kojak's very well.
Yeah,
So
we had-
listen to these numbers right here. We took, 18 guys down there?
At least.
yeah.
Okay, so we'll say 20 people for easy math. Total buy-ins to the tournament were 1,120. So we took, 1% of the field? How many people cashed? 12.
We had 12.
Yeah.
12 people cashed.
83 people physically made day 2, and Kojak's had over 10% of that number.
So we took 1% of the field, and we made 10% of day 2s. That tells you how good poker is in this area.
Yeah, and they only took 8% of the field too on that to get a bag, so it was even less. I miss Lindsay.
Lindsay Carter's in the
I
booth.
just need money from you, Murray. For Amanda.
And as every woman that walks into Murray's
Yeah.
life,
Ah, jeez. Get in line, Lindsay. Get in
It's been
line.
a recurring theme past 24 hours.
Yeah. Was this Cuban food or Mexican food? What the heck? How much do I owe?
She said 19.
$19, folks. For one person's food. Ridiculous.
one
That actually only a discount.
Yeah, that is. That's actually pretty cheap.
Have you got any ice for everybody today?
No, I
No?
haven't.
No? Okay.
Ice.
No ice.
Can't say how I usually say it on live stream. I'll think I'm cussing.
Yeah, so when she says ice, her Texas accent, she has to spell it out so everybody knows what she's talking about.
Yes. Comes out as donkey.
King on the River
In the
makes-
biblical sense.
King on the River makes Adam's pocket 2s the best. We've got a $260 pot with Jack 10.
Oh, yeah, there is poker going on.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Talking about Cubans and
Yeah,
ice.
and biblical donkeys.
Lindsay, how's the table been tonight?
I was a little brutal on it.
So
Yeah,
if
we called
if
you the Dream Killer or something like that.
If we were to mic it up, would it be able to be aired with you dealing?
You don't have a very vocal lineup today.
Yeah, this seems like
No,
a
it
much
was-
more appropriate lineup.
Throw
for
Murphy
TV.
Lee in the mix, and we'll have to hit a lot of
Yeah.
There was a couple words, but it really wasn't. It wasn't bad. It was. They were all having fun talking, and
I think we would only have to have the buzzer tonight on seat number 8.
yes, that's the only one I was like, I don't want to call her out, but yes.
I really wish we could get a mic on the
10 on the button.
10 or the 25 button crowd. That
or any table that I'm sitting at.
Yes.
The
It'd be
only
entertaining.
problem there is we don't have the battery on the buzzer would run out by the first orbit.
Well, they should be able to do like an R-rated version of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this adults only.
Yeah, 18 plus.
Murray knows about those sites.
18 plus.
It's the only websites Murray frequents.
That's where I got my bedroom suit. I'd like to thank ChristianMingle.com for all of your dating needs. Once again, I can't get over Rudy's picture in the back.
Keep staring at it all the time.
Gigantic eyesore.
We gotta get that switch. All right.
Yes.
We got.
Sorry, Rudy, but you have to go. Love you, but you had the cardigan on, it'd be different, but you don't. So you got to go.
Danny flops a couple pairs, which is gonna be good in 2 cards.
And that's Lindsay in the background giggling.
All right, what game are we playing now? Still the 2-card game?
It looks like we got 3 hands left of it.
Maybe Jack is smoking that cigar.
That could be what's wrong with the camera number 3.
Yeah.
It's still dark.
Joni wakes up under the gun with some ladies for the lady.
Couple queens. Let's see if we can get a little raise in here.
She's going to go to 30.
If you haven't tried the chicharrones from Ahua's, give that a shot.
They're very
It'll
strong.
make your day.
She raises up to $25.
I think she just called the twins. Do you like your chicharrones fried or do you like them grilled?
You never go wrong with a good chicharrone. It's like a good Cuban. Never go wrong with a good Cuban.
Oh, there's not like a good Cuban sandwich, right?
No, I'm telling you. They can get expensive, though. They can get expensive, I'm telling you.
So it looks like we got 5-6-way action. Pot sitting right around $100.
It's 100 chicharrones in there.
Yeah.
Jack 10-9 on the flop makes Joni's queens look pretty amazing.
Carrie looked like she smelled something funny. Huh. Take it easy, Lindsay. Relax.
Might have to get some ice for the players too.
Yeah.
Cool it down in there.
Billy
As you can tell at Kojak's, we always have a good time.
Oh, offering her a breath mint? Oh no, he's showing. Well, can't do that with my phone.
All right. So
Adam
we
wins
get,
out with $55. Joni quickly makes the call, and Carrie's mustering up her little gut shot. What do you call that? Gut shot?
gutter ball.
Yeah, gutter
Or
ball.
double gutter. Yeah. She double gutted it. Yeah.
7 or queen.
And I think this is a spot. I think Johnny needs to put all her chips in. Her, how much she has? 510. Yeah, there's 200. Yeah, we just got to put the 2 queens in the center.
See if she does it.
She calls the 105 bet from Adam.
That's
Begging him to catch up.
all right. There's 475.
He may take it down with a good sized bet.
I think she's gonna beat him in the pot with a couple queens.
How big did he? What did he bet?
That's all greens. It looks like 150, maybe 175.
Yeah, that's gonna be a snap call and turn it over and see the bad news.
And just like that, Joni starts climbing up.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
Crusher.
Lindsay.
See y'all later.
Later.
Happens.
Isn't that what Forrest Gump said?
Yeah.
Almost like behind
Okay. Sorry.
you. Get out of here real quick while they're in between hands.
And while we're in between hands, we'd like to once again invite you guys to come on out to the poker series. Starting April the 8th, runs all the way through the 18th. Once again, there's no seat charges, just an admin charge. So come out, play, get some good action, and come see us here at Kojak's.
How did Kiko get the nickname on here, the Flying Wine? How, like,
I think he gave it to himself, actually.
can we start doing nicknames for everyone on here?
Oh, yeah. We gotta be a little careful, though, when I start giving out nicknames.
we
Might
let
get
everybody-
canceled.
There's a lot of nervous people right now watching the stream. Clyde Hinton.
I haven't been able to thank our sponsors tonight, so we'll, you guys know who you are.
Oh, speaking of massages, I could definitely use one tomorrow.
There will be massage lady girls out at the tournament. Sally
Sally's the best.
is our massage. I guess you could call her a massage
Masseuse.
tech.
I think masseuse. Right?
Masseuse.
I think that's the proper nomenclature. All right, Kiko with the Queen 10, Joni the King 9. I guess they're still playing poker out there.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
forgot
really
about
watching
that.
it, but yeah, there's poker going on.
So we got Billy with a pretty good opening up a little lead on the chip count. Jack is bringing up the rear.
I want to make a comeback. I see Jack making some hands. We're
Little
flopping
late
sets.
night comeback.
Uh-huh. Miss Nancy still holding it down.
Yeah. Late. Denny Hopkins hadn't played in a little bit.
That side table looks pretty dark.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys if it's dark online or not, but
Yeah, it seemed like on that side it's harder to see, but we're working on getting the technical issues worked out, but we're getting there. Tekoa limping at the 2-3. I think if we're going to play a deuce 3, I think we got to raise it, but we try to make it some
Jack raised. Someone
Jack
check his
raised
pulse,
ace
make
9.
sure
I
he's
like
okay.
it. See, there we go. Get out there. It's getting the streets. Put some pressure on him. Adam calling with the King 5. I can hear Lindsay out there. Can you pipe down, please?
Keep it down. Trying to conduct some business.
Mikey.
Oh, Michael. I'd like to welcome Michael to the booth.
Hello, hello.
Always practicing safe COVID techniques.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
It's probably some wise decision with
Yes.
what two of us have been past 24 hours.
Yes. But if we survive that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our immune system's strong.
COVID doesn't stand a chance.
Good. Good for you. Good for you. How's it going?
I'd like to congratulate Michael. He got recently married too.
My fiance still. We haven't
Still?
because of COVID. We had to
Ah,
cancel everything.
because
However,
of
my
COVID.
fiance Bethany, I think she watches the live stream sometimes.
Hello,
Hi,
Bethany.
Bethany.
Welcome.
Still,
lady.
it's fiance still, but,
Fiance.
but we're getting there.
Got
Yeah.
another.
No.
Got another guy that has a fiance. We
Yeah,
didn't
that was
know that.
low known fact. Yeah, we found out somebody else was not married.
Hey, look! They changed the picture.
I love it.
Yes!
Yes.
Yeah, they
Yes.
heard they all were tired of looking at Rudy's.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
put Murray and Ready to go right.
Oh,
love it.
nice!
Yeah,
That's
literally.
nice.
Buddy.
Beautiful.
Very,
love it.
Very well done.
Now we can.
Y'all should get a little mini picture too I have up there.
Oh god.
Now we can play for like 3 days. I can look at this for 3 days.
Yeah.
I have lots of pictures to choose from up there. So
Bragger.
I don't have any main events like Braxton though.
That's true. That's the
Yeah.
only one that counts.
Mm-hmm. How's the action been going tonight,
Yes.
guys?
This is pretty good. Yeah.
Mhm.
The girls are holding it down
Yeah,
tonight.
there's
Yeah, Carrie was scooping some
Yeah.
without even a showdown. They're getting pretty
Nancy's been taking down some pots.
There you go. Good.
Yeah.
I saw her pick up one with Kings against Jack. So she's doing pretty good.
yeah, they're playing
Adam's
good.
been pressing the action a little bit. Sometimes good, sometimes bad.
Yeah. Well, good. Thanks for hosting it for us
Yes,
tonight,
thank you
guys.
for practicing
Yeah.
safe COVID techniques too.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
It's
what I'm
important.
here for. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, well, Mikey comes in a mask and Lindsay comes in eating.
Yes,
Yeah, so we're going opposite extremes.
we are.
Luckily, we don't have to wear masks anymore, right?
Well, it's recommended. It's recommended, not required anymore. Which actually had my own little bout with COVID. It wasn't fun, but I'm glad it's over.
Drop a few lbs.
I did.
Yeah,
I did. I found them though. I found out where I hit them.
It was you came out looking lean and mean.
Yeah.
We don't want to take a hospital visit and near death, but
Yeah, it's all it took.
all right, back to the 4-card game. Billy is definitely not going to fold the any Jack 10 combos to a raise. He might be raising it. I love it. They got the mini picture
Yes.
up too. There we go.
You can actually, if you look at all of Reagan's tournament wins, you can see the progression from schoolboy to homeless.
Yeah. Hobo's got to win poker every now and then.
And as you can see in the guy on the right, he found that weight that he put on.
When was that? That was that pre-COVID. That was right after, or it's pre-COVID, right?
Oh, great.
Oh, we got a poker head. Some flop stop set. Carry flop stop set. Running hot. And it looks like who's.
I got a couple people asking what sponsors I was referring to. So we'll go ahead and get that stuff out of the way. Clyde Hinton and Kojaks are sponsoring tonight's events.
Royal Flush Trucking, right? Or
Royal-
Rentals.
Royal something or other.
Yes, Royal Flush Rentals.
Something like that.
Yeah. That's one of the sponsors. I still got to figure out how I can get one of my companies on the table as a sponsor.
Well, you gotta
pony up.
pay.
Yeah.
You gotta pay.
I'd rather have it for free, but Clyde runs a tight ship around
He
here.
does. He doesn't mess around.
Clyde and Carey. they're
Clyde
not
may
playing.
even be at the ranch this weekend. I don't know. So what do we got going on here? We got top set against not much.
I think Kakoa's got to. For him to, that 5 would have to be the 5 of hearts rather than the 5 of diamonds, but. Kakoa, I guess you can peel one off. If you're gonna peel one off, that's one of the better turn cards for your hand. Now he turns a pair.
And nut flush
Nut
draw.
flush draw and gut. You got some gutters.
So top set. Oh, Carrie's got top
yeah,
set.
Carey's got top
Okay.
set. Kakoa's got hopes.
We still got, I guess, a jack or any heart.
Yeah. Yeah, we need
So
a,
Pickens is slim, but not impossible.
you can get there. And Carey's dropping the hammer bet, and or did Kakoa? I'm really confused on this action. If it's Kakoa bet 560 and Carey, she should be raising. I would assume this one Bet call, Carry Bet, and Kakoo call.
Yeah, I mean you have to kind of put Cocoa on the hand he has if you're carry, right?
Yeah. I think this is a spot you could bluff some, but if you think they have two set of aces, I would recommend not trying to bluff them off top set.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say carries. You're not getting carry off that hand.
No, I would.
For any
yeah,
amount of
she
money.
is. Yeah, she'd probably bring them in the parking lot, still
Yeah.
call it off. But is Coco going for it? Respect the hustle.
Two
Like
pair?
it. Yeah, and the snaps.
Meh.
I like the hustle though. I like the bluff, but
We'd like to give a shout out to our guy Basil Zubia tonight, who's watching us online.
zero.
I'll do my best Basil impersonation. Poker is so sick, damn it, boy.
So
Not close, but it's good enough.
so disrespectful.
Yeah, so disrespectful. He was out last night about town. I'll leave it at that.
Is yesterday afternoon.
It's afternoon. Never quite been out that early.
Well, sometimes you just gotta go have some fun at
Yeah.
4:30 on a Friday.
Pull the trigger.
Yeah. What else we gonna do?
Well, Carrie's got a mountain. She's got to get a little color up here in a minute.
Just crushing.
Yeah.
Just crushing. Just winning up all the pots.
Well, the guys are looking like they got their tails between their legs. They're just getting paddled. Jack still chewing on the black and mild.
Lots of chicharrones in front of her. Lots
Actually,
of
a little calmer for Billy Wayne tonight than
yeah, he was
normal. He may still be
a little dehydrated from.
a little
last-
dehydrated. We'll call it dehydrated.
I was surprised he played the tournament.
We got Lindsay back in the booth. I guess
We appreciate the picture changes.
I guess the giggles have left.
I sit in here every week on break. No.
Suppose I should have muted just in case. Folks, we've only got about 40 minutes left of the live stream, but we appreciate you guys tuning in. Bunch of yahoos trying to have a good time, make fun of the evening.
I'll be dealing the last 30 minutes.
Oh, Dream Crusher was going to.
Someone's getting stacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last hand she dealt me cost me, what, 5,000?
We don't have to talk about it.
Yeah.
That whole table, I cost a lot of money on
Yeah.
the table.
There were some small SUVs getting thrown around.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, literally my truck payment, what I owe, was getting thrown around. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, the kids are gambling in the streets. We had some fun.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this only lost tuition, for the kids, but whatever.
Yeah.
Public school it is.
Reagan could have sent
Public school it is.
sent his daughter to private school.
Get
Now
more,
she's got to be homeschooled.
yeah, it's more well-rounded education. That's what
Yeah.
I'm going for. Need some street knowledge.
That's right. Charlotte's got to get out there in the street.
She didn't know it yet. She's gonna come back. We're gonna be, eating some peanut butter and some beans and rice, and
Now,
we get through.
Pop's pissed away all the good food money. Nancy still got the rack of blues, tip chips.
What would Miss Nancy's nickname be? We can get the Flying Hawaiian.
I don't know. She's just a cool old lady.
Yeah. Miss Nancy put.
If I could have any other lady to be my grandmother except for my grandmother, it would be Nancy.
She's on deck.
She's on deck. Actually, she's actually up to plate. Nana left us a while back, so there is an opening spot.
Was it?
Sorry, Mom, but she's gone. What can I do?
Yeah, life comes at you fast.
Yeah. Sometimes you
How old
need,
was she?
sometimes you need new Nana. Nana was young. Nana had a little bout of had some knee surgery and turned bad.
Maybe.
She's been gone a while, but she's a hell of an old bag. Love you, Nana. Pour it all out. Pour all my mochaccino out.
For the homies.
Yeah.
All right, what's going
Okay,
on?
back to poker.
That's like a little heavy. You're talking about,
Little Murray family
dead,
history?
Yeah, dead grandmothers.
Yeah, what do you do?
Yeah, my grandmother died a year ago too. So I guess.
There you go. Nancy, there you got plenty of openings. Billy and Daryl are still in the dark. I mean, Denny are still in the dark.
You can't see Denny's face.
Thank God. That face would make a freight train take a dirt road. I stole that from WWE, Fish Winner Wrestling. You know.
All right, Nancy,
Has
what's
Jack
going
won a pot tonight?
on? I think he's over.
I think he's down to tip chips.
We're gonna get one. We're gonna get one through here in a minute. That's fucking gonna win. I think the girls win all. I think the girls and Billy are winning all the money.
I think he almost just cussed.
I refrained.
His life coach is working on him.
Uh-huh.
too.
Uh-huh.
Alex with his Dallas Cowboy gear on. We just our quarterback signed a new contract. He's now rich. I hate him, but as long as he can lead us to the promised land,
Quarterbacks do well.
yeah,
They get all the money, get all the girls.
and they get all the hot chicks. I was a quarterback once.
Junior high,
Yeah, Alamo Junior High. Yeah, class 84.
Did you play offense and defense, or are you just more just? Are they still wanting to
just
say the
more of
quarterback?
an offensive guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Alamo Scout. Back to poker.
There's a lot of hands out there. There's lots of cards on the
Yes.
deck. Looks like somebody has kings. Miss Carrie has kings again. That's a strong hand. Looks like a single suited kings.
It's hard to try to decipher 60 cards in a few seconds. We'd like y'all to come out to the series, though. Maybe you can get your picture next to one of those gems in the background.
Mm-hmm. So even Chris Carter's one got a picture up there, so anybody can win. Can show you.
Anybody can get a picture. Anyone.
So-
Although he did beat the field of six that he played against, so we got to give him his credit where credit's due. He outplayed the 5 other people.
All right, what's going on? I have no idea.
Yeah, it's just kind of a ho hum moment there. I think we all fell asleep. We were waiting on Jack.
Is he alive?
We were waiting on Jack to bet and just never made it. Gotta get what's his name again? Richard. Gotta give him a looser mask.
He's strangling.
His head's glowing. Someone's got a wheel. Adam? Do we have a 6-7 in there anywhere? Oh, we do.
Yeah, we do.
The Flying Hawaiian.
Yeah. You got a wheel versus.
You gotta earn the Flying Hawaiian. You get felted 3 or 4 good times.
Yeah,
You're not flying
Billy.
anymore.
Oh wow,
That's
Billy's
a humongous
5'10".
bet.
Yeah. Billy's not gonna like this spot.
Anybody on a flush
I
draw?
think Billy's gonna fold. He's gonna bet fold this thing. He has a 6-7.
And he's got a backdoor flush draw.
Yeah, Billy's gonna. Oh, Billy's got the 6-7 too. Okay. Spot on analysis here. Here in Kojak's.
Yes. Who says we don't know what we're doing?
Yeah, Billy's got the 6-7.
Keiko is free rolling.
He's
at him,
free
though.
rolling at him, and he's asking they want to run it all the times. It's always nice to have a free roll in these spots.
Yeah.
And Billy's fading a diamond. Oh,
Well, there's
okay.
one.
Cole gets 1, so he's gonna.
And they chop it. So you
He's gonna get
3/4 him?
3/4 him, yeah. So it's always nice to have the redraw in these spots. Tough spot there for Billy. Never like it.
So while they're counting out this pot, once again, we'd like to welcome y'all and come out to the poker series. Kicks off April the 6th through the 18th. Anywhere from PLO to Hold'em, high-low. Main
Yep.
event starts on the 15th of April. It's a Thursday at 5 p.m. That's your first day one. Once again, no seat charges. That's
Gonna be a lot.
asked a lot of questions about that. Absolutely no seat charges. So come out, enjoy West Texas. The wind.
It's beautiful this time of year.
It is beautiful this time of year.
You know,
If you like random hailstorms and 60-mile-per-hour dirt storms.
who doesn't?
Yes.
It's right there in my
What more could you ask for?
Bye, guys.
All right.
Bye,
Go
Lindsay.
crush some dreams.
Yes, ma'am. The Dream Crusher is on her way.
I think I'm gonna change to the ice maker.
The Ice Maker.
Yeah.
I like it.
I wonder if Dante ever got that cup of ice he was requested.
You might get a little more than you bargained for.
That was yes. We'll leave it at that.
And so they're just sorting out the pot here.
Yeah, they're
3/4 is
yeah,
gonna take
so-
a little bit.
so Billy's gonna have to whatever Ko has. Billy's gonna have to give him half his stack, and then he'll get quarter of the main. Coco will get 3/4, and we go to the next hand.
That was a pretty good pot.
Yeah. So what happens with Omaha? He's nuts versus nuts, and whoever hits the redraw wins pots. So we win big pots in that game. All right, that knocks Billy down a little bit. Now there's a little sting. Miss Carey just crushing him.
Crush City.
Like, love to see
It
it.
does look like she's waiting to color up.
Get all the chips. The 3/4.
Welcome to the booth, Charlie.
Fantastic.
Welcome back.
Yeah, so Kikoa had 29.50, or the Flying Hawaiian had 29.15, so they asked for half, so I said 14.48
Yeah.
or whatever, 14.58.
Yeah.
So Kikoa was just up at the cage buying reloaded chips, sat back down, and just happened
Wham booey.
Right.
to, yeah, flop the 7 high straight.
Yeah.
Billy had a massive redraw, didn't he?
No.
Oh, no, I don't
Kikoa
know, I
had
don't know if it was
dominant.
right. It looked like Coco had only redraw.
Billy had 7-9. 8 would have gave him the top straight.
He had an 8. He said he had an 8.
He didn't have a
Coco-
10.
Well, he would have had the straight to the 9 in that
Yeah.
case.
Yeah, so he has the 8 and Coco has diamonds.
Mhm.
He has 3. He has 3 out, so the 8 of diamonds is dead. So yeah, he's got a.
I mean, I just happened to
Yeah,
walk in and
yeah.
I walked over there at the table to say goodnight to everybody and saw that, and I was like, wow.
Big old pot. We were on that one from the jump. We saw that one coming.
Yep. We call it J Street in the streets. Jump Street.
21?
She had to be 21.
Or 29, actually, 29.17.
Yeah.
Here's Jack's. Jack's reached for chips. We'd like to see it. Let's get a little raise in there, Jack.
He's got 4 chips left. Might as well put 2 of them in there.
Let's see what we got. I'm guessing like
Hey, they're looking back at our pictures. Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at
those handsome two fellas.
Yeah, they're very pretty.
If you look towards the top left, that's Reagan in his prime. As he's been heading out into the woods, he's getting the grizzly.
As COVID has progressed,
Mm-hmm.
so was his
I like the
lack
beard. I
of
like the
shaving.
beard.
We've been out in the wilderness. Lindsay's explaining to the
She
table now.
just was.
Yeah, she's
Yes.
explaining about the
The picture change.
Yeah, seeing all the good-looking guys on the wall now.
That's right.
We had to look at Rudy Borg for a good hour.
For too long.
Yeah.
Good 6 weeks.
Yes. So we needed a must move.
Denny's getting active. Calling
Yeah.
Billy's raise.
Oh, Billy definitely lost the last spot, so we're definitely
pressing.
potting the next hand.
And I guarantee he knows how much time's left in the live feed.
Yes.
I'm surprised he's still wearing a shirt, actually, folks.
So most of the times after the live feed ends, the game does not end.
Oh no, it just moves
It moves
and gets bigger.
Yes.
Because as soon as the commentary ends, Reagan's probably going to walk out there and take everyone's money.
I'm not playing tonight. I'm a little wounded.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
a
dehydrated.
little wounded animal today.
That was really nice of you guys to support Mike.
That was fun. Yeah,
Yes.
it was fun. It was for a little
Yes.
business.
Good man.
And foreign. We kept up foreign relations.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Trade embargoes.
It's always good to
Thank
keep
you.
open lines of communication with foreign.
Alex got a monster.
Yeah, because isn't trade restriction lifted on Cuba?
I don't know, but if you guys didn't pick
It
up on what
wasn't
just
that
happened there,
Oh.
Charlie's trying to keep us on poker, and we are not.
Jack's all in with 4 mystery
That's
cards.
got to be
Holy
that's got to
crap.
be a king, right?
Yes, that has to be.
That's King 3.
That's got to be ace king.
Ace King 3.
Yeah, just
Potentially, there's definitely an ace and a king in his hand. Watch him turn over like the queen, jack, or something. Just to prove us all wrong.
Oh, they're doing something with a picture here.
Here in a
What?
second.
Others.
Here in a second, when it goes to showdown, since we didn't see Jack's cards, click off follow players. And when Jack flips over his hand, we should be able to see it.
Well, that didn't work.
No, click it back.
Was he? Oh, he's tipping. So he had to take
He
her down.
definitely had to have the ace king.
So he had 475 that hand. Now he has 1200, and just
There
like
you go.
that, Jack's
We're
still
back.
Jack.
Tripled up almost.
Jack's.
That's about what he started with, right? Did we turn?
Exactly what we started with.
Are we cutting a little profit? He started with 1,000. See, like everyone's
That's-
bagging on Jack.
Everyone- yeah.
Just
All you
$200. The
No,
best
grinding,
grind.
grinding
Just
to
grinding
a
away.
winner.
Yeah, just
Hey,
you never
Thank
lose.
you
Yeah.
for tonight. Thank you for tonight. I
Yes, sir.
Thanks for
that.
letting us.
When it heads down to the end of the session,
Mhm.
just click on stop streaming right there. Don't hit stop recording. Just stop streaming.
You got it.
Take care of it. Thank
You have a good
gentlemen.
night, Charlie.
Yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Yeah. See you, brother.
PG-13.
Always.
Always. I feel like we've kept it pretty.
We have kept it extremely PG.
Could been a lot worse.
I mean, if you know us, you're picking up on what we're talking about. If you were there.
Y'all know who you are. Kojaks has definitely had a strong showing.
Yes,
supporting
we
local
have a
business.
strong showing
Yeah.
everywhere we go.
Yeah. We roll heavy.
We've been 10% of a lot of places. Rolling deep.
Yeah. We're definitely more than 10% of revenue last night.
Yes. Oh, God, yes.
Yesterday. All right, what do we got here? Billy Raisin, Ace Jack 10-8. Yeah, we can make some stuff happen. Got some blocker. Got Ace of Heart blocker.
Once again, we've only got about 25 minutes left on the live feed. We appreciate you guys tuning in every Saturday, 8 o'clock.
I'll come out to Kojaks. Come play some poker. We have
come
a
see
great
some live
room.
poker. Great staff.
We got a great bunch of people. It's just all
Good time.
around. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. Everyone's here has a lot of fun. Really close, and
And if
Okay.
I'm not mistaken, tomorrow is a
it's a deep stack.
deep stack.
Yes, at 2
Tournament.
o'clock.
2 o'clock.
It's always a fun
2:30.
tournament.
2:30 beer at 2 o'clock. You get your early bird bonus. 5,000 extra in chips. I'd love to tell you how much it is. I just don't know. But come
If
out
you-
tomorrow.
If you don't know, it means you can't afford it.
That's right. You have to ask. That's why I always ask. Go give a couple of pints of blood. Come play poker. Looking for a
Is it-
7-8 here.
Still got a pretty good little hand.
Carrie's got the only diamond
Oh
draw.
wow, Adam turns a set of 9s, so he's got.
Oh, that's Adam with the diamond draw.
Yeah, Adam's got a really strong one here with the.
Billy's got
Set
open
9s.
ender.
Yeah, Billy's gonna probably play
Carrie's
this
got
fairly
top
aggressive.
2. Or Alex has top 2. I keep trying to put Carrie in a hand she's not in.
Alex could find himself in a bad spot here. He may overplay top. Well, having the 7-8 out there may prevent him from raising. Okay, that call.
And there's the diamonds.
Yeah, so Adam's got the second nut flush.
And everybody else missed.
This is a spot I like going small, betting, either third pot or actually you can even do some checking, try and use bluffs.
Look
You
like
kinda
about
mix.
400, 500.
I actually like that sizing. I think it's a good size. With you want to keep your calling ranges wide, get called by worse flushes, and every now and then do some bluff.
Sure, there's no way top or 10-9 calls. He's thinking about it.
And that's why I like the sizing. You're laying a really good price here to call, and this is a pretty ideal sizing actually. This is if you're in a bet here, I like something between 300.
He's reaching.
400. Yeah, very nice. Very nice bet by Adam. That was actually very very well played. That's one thing in Omaha people probably don't do enough of. They probably, especially on later streets, use pot sizing or check, and I think getting in there, mixing up different sizings and using those block bets gets you a lot of value. A lot of people miss out on $400 of value there. So very nice hand.
I'd like to wish Ron Mann, who's tuning in via Facebook, good luck. Heading to Vegas tomorrow
Win all the money.
or Monday. Good luck out there.
Is Chris Carter still on? We missed
Oh, he's tuning in.
old Carter. What are the odds he brings the dog back alive?
Hey, it's for his daughter. It'll be alive. Unless he does the old, one of the Griswolds where he ties it to the bumper.
Forgot about that.
Drug the dog.
Just has a leash.
Yes. Yes. Gets the middle with just a leash and no dog. Sorry, Linz.
Yeah, it's a non-0% chance.
Yes.
I forgot about that. That's pretty good.
Old cousin Eddie's dog. Real good, Clark.
Billy with a couple of aces.
Billy does.
Yeah, I got 2 ones.
And then King 8 of Spades.
Yes, the unsuited variety, which is
Yeah.
not very great, but every now and then you flop top set and win a decent sized spot. And he's gonna block a
Lots
lot
of
flushes.
colors.
Yeah. So we got a lot of people speculating. I like Denny Sandlin.
Adam's still stacking chips. It's never a bad thing.
No.
They're all getting racks, I guess, getting ready to end the stream.
Or that or color up. Denny's gonna flop. Is that 2 spades or what? It's hard to tell these.
I think Billy's got King 8 of Spades, and looks like Denny may have the nut flush draw. It has to be because that's the only way Denny would be in there with a.
That's gotta be. It looks like a club. I really wish they'd get us on the software. I'm gonna ask Charlie. They could do the colors. Have
Yeah. Blue or
Blue,
green,
yeah.
black and red, something like that.
It's just so much better. So much easier to look.
So we have Jack 7-2-3. So Billy's still in the lead with aces, huh?
And Denny bets 200. I like Denny's bet. And he's got a good hand, good draw, and
Yeah, Denny's the kind of guy you always got to worry about because he only plays really
Yeah.
strong hands. And we got
There's-
the flush.
oh, I'd like to see Denny
Check.
bet it. Yeah, I think we got to bet the nut flush there. Billy's just has so few full houses, but it's can't make a big mistake by checking. But
Yeah.
I think we got to bet the nut flush there, especially on the deuce. There's just so few combos of full houses. Billy's in. I mean, Billy. If anybody has the 2, 3, or 7, 7, it's Billy.
It would be
but-
Billy, yes.
Yeah, but still, I think he's also has so many more flushes in that spot that you just want to get value from. And every now and then, Billy will turn a hand into bluff, but you just have to sometimes,
Keikoa with that
Okay.
pot from Billy has taken
move
the
on up
chip
like the
lead.
Jeffersons.
Yeah. Not sure where he stands as far as up or down, but
You gotta be pretty close to even. That was a pretty big one he played with
Yeah.
Billy. Well, we know Kakoa lived in Hawaii. That wasn't the question. Is how do we get?
thanks, Ron.
Yeah.
You don't typically call a guy a flying Dutchman if he's not from Hawaii. Flying Hawaiian.
Yeah, we're wanting to know what the other people's nicknames would be. We just want to know how he got the able to get the nickname on the screen.
Maybe he just likes Hawaiian pizza.
Do they have Frankie on here as Big Taco?
They have him on the Poker Atlas
Yeah, I don't know if
board
they-
as Big Taco. Which is a little weird.
I think on the Poker Atlas you can set it up whatever you want to call
Yeah,
yourself.
because you put it in.
Yeah, you do it.
They did say they missed Frankie here on the live stream. He's been a staple at most of the games. I'd like to give a shout out to Frankie wherever you're at, buddy.
Love Frankie, Big Taco. I'm sure hopefully he's out there having a drink for us. and-
I'm sure he is. I'm gonna guess it's a little Crown and Water if I had to guess. More
Love
Crown
it.
than water.
You can't make your ground have too much water in it.
No.
Ruins it.
Yeah.
This There's actually buying some big pots over here for 5 on the button. There's 2,500 in the center.
Jiminy Christmas.
All in set of 10s versus Billy's got a wow. That's pretty light. Billy
Oh,
Wayne.
turned us straight. Oh
Billy
my God.
runs so pure.
Jeez.
Those cards are right. Billy's right.
Billy's got poker codes, or
Yeah.
Poker Bros codes, and live codes.
Yeah,
We're going to chop it.
do you have the flush draw? No, we just had the gutter ball, right? We
Yeah,
said
just a gutter ball.
Billy Wayne.
So, I guess
Yeah.
Alex filled up on the second board.
Yeah, he rivered 10s full of jacks. All right. It seemed like a. I wonder if those cards are right. I've actually played in the game, and the cards I have in the game, and they show up on the stream differently. I'd be willing to bet
Yeah.
Billy probably had a 4. I bet he had a wrap there. Would be my guess.
We got to get a little better technology or
Well,
whatever the problem is.
I know sometimes if a card runs by your sensor, it may pick up that card and
Maybe
be
they're
off.
moving
Yeah.
too fast
I know
or
there's one time
something.
I my hand was completely off, so I do that. I'm willing to bet Billy probably had a 4 in his hand. We might guess, but you never know. Billy's been known to put some
He
pressure
has.
on, and
Isn't that right, OBR?
yeah, get in there with the gutter balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Billy's ever put a bad beat in OBR.
Never. I don't know. I think I've seen about 40 of them. I get a text every time it happens.
Yeah, share my hand on Poker Bros. How many of them do you actually watch, percentage wise?
I watch all of them.
You really?
Yeah.
Okay, you're better than me.
The problem is, you know what it.
Yeah.
No one texts you a hand where they put it on somebody else.
Yeah.
So.
I'd say I'm like 50% of hands.
And I only did it because I know OBR hates being left on read. Jerk.
You still have them on read, or?
Oh no, I have that read thing turned off. No one knows when I look at their text. For all of you guys that text me and I don't answer.
And gals.
Well, let's just leave it at guys. We have a family, a big pot here. I don't know if it's family, but there's a lot of them in there. Two guys with 2 people with kings.
That's me. Hard flop top set with that one.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure what the board is. Queen 5, all spades.
2 spades and a club, looks like.
Club.
So.
Carrie's got an open ender. Middle pair.
Does nobody have a flush draw?
I don't see any spades out there. So right now the 2 kings are in the lead.
Or is that 2 club? Billy's a 4. He's got to have. Or he has spades. Yeah, he has 4 spades. Okay. So Billy's got the overpair with the flush draw. Which is going to be pretty. He's going to put some money in this pot. But yeah, especially multi-way. He's going to push his equity. He knows he's never too bad a shape.
Jack folded.
Really? That's surprising. Carrie's got a wrap.
Joni's got nothing. Joni's got the only flush draw.
And it looks like Carrie ripped off the nuts.
Yeah.
8-6, yeah. She's
So if you're Joni, would you call the flop? Would you call the turn? Maybe just
I
the
think-
size of the bet?
yeah, I
maybe?
think we got a full flop with the 8 high flush draw, and
That's it.
yeah, she's got backdoor club. Oh, she only has a backdoor club blocker.
Yeah.
Yeah, peeling on the flop there is pretty ambitious. I think we just got to put the 8-5.
So she leads out. She won the pot.
No, that can't be right. Carrie won that pot.
Oh.
Yeah, because Carrie ripped off the joint. Carrie to scoop another one. Just all she does is
That's it.
win pots.
Folks, we got about a little over 10 minutes left. Once again, I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in, sending us messages. We enjoy talking to you guys, listening to your comments. Don't forget to come out tomorrow. Have a deep stack event, 2:30. Be here before then. You get an early bird bonus. And once again, our poker series is coming up the 6th, April the 6th through the 18th. No seat charge. Nothing but gamble. Come out and enjoy a week and a half or so of poker in West Texas.
It's a lot of fun. There's the bigger tournament series is always my favorite time at Kojak's. It's a lot of fun, lots of action.
Lots of out of town people coming
Yeah.
in to support and play
Yeah.
poker, and we enjoy that.
Yeah, get to see people. We get to see,
Yeah.
they come in. The same group of people come. They always come back for the action. We love seeing them and having some fun.
They're
It's-
always welcome.
we enjoy it, and there's definitely a lot of competition. Everyone's trying to win a picture up there for bragging rights, and we just got to make sure Braxton does not win another main event.
That's right.
That's the whole goal.
Or Roy.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind Roy as much. He's not as obnoxious.
Wait a minute, give a shout out to old T-Chat, buddy.
T-Chap's in the house.
No, he's
I
just
love Tommy.
want to say hello.
Hopefully he's out there, alive.
Yes,
Having
that's,
fun?
that's always good. So what do we got here? Ace 9, Ace 6. The 9's gonna play.
Yeah. It's Nancy. She's winning another one.
Scooping another one.
She's winning.
Yep.
Might get. I don't know how much Coco is in the game for, but he's up. Just a
3
little.
bullets. It's gonna be close to even.
Oh yeah. Nice little out. You gotta see it. He's been playing some good
Sometimes
poker.
even is winning.
Yes.
Trust me.
Yeah. Sometimes you walk out of the room even, and you feel like you've just run so good to do so. All right, Denny's calling with the ace nine. I think if we're gonna play the ace nine, I think we gotta raise it. I don't hate to muck under the gun with the ace nine off. But if we're gonna play, I think we gotta raise it and play a little more aggressively. Try to get some. You want to narrow the field down. Ace nine is just not a hand that
giving
flops.
everyone the opportunity to call.
Yeah, and this ace nine is not a hand that really flops really well. You just never really love your spot outside of an ace 9-3 type flop or 9-9-6. I mean, something like that. There's lots of spots you're going to find yourself that do a whole lot of guessing and.
Just calling, you're gonna let a lot of people with a bigger ace kind of call in behind you.
Or they're going to raise and you get to play some guessing. I mean, are you limp calling, limp pulling? I think we just got to fold the ace nine, preferably. But
Well, the king 5 off raised.
a little ambitious, but let's go.
Getting late. We're
Yeah.
gonna maybe push
Push
it a little
back.
bit.
If we're to play speculative hands, I'm always a fan of just playing them more aggressively and trying to maximize your fold equity and get the pot heads up. Unfortunately, here raising you just get more callers.
Yes.
All right, carry flop's a big one. She flops middle or bottom pair and a flush draw. Johnny, you see? Oh wow, Nancy flops a set. We could see a big old pot here between Carrie and Nancy. It looks like they're starting to get up.
Yeah, they may be done. This could be the last hand.
It could be a big one, depending on what rolls out. Yeah, this is Lindsay too. She's definitely gonna put like the 6 of hearts turn, 8 of hearts, 8 river. Right?
Yeah.
That's got to be the run out, right? Oh wow, she turns
Good
an
for-
open ender now. I mean this is look. I mean even with middle set, I mean it's 60-40 here. That's why they see the connectors are strong in the no limit game. You make a lot of hands. Miss Nancy
And they're
does-
underplayed a lot.
Yeah. I think I like to see Nancy just bomb there, but all right.
There's
There's
Carrie.
the straight. Yep, there's Carrie.
Yeah, they both
Yeah.
they chopped it, huh? No, there's no 3.
No,
Carrie,
yeah, Carrie's
Carrie, winner.
yeah, Carrie's gonna win.
Nancy's not gonna like this, and no chance she's
Yeah.
gonna call.
Yeah, she's gonna call and see the bad news. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, your only chance is, like you said, bombing that turn and just hoping that Carrie.
Yeah, I don't think Carrie's
Lays it
going.
down.
Yeah, Carrie's not going there. I definitely lost more money than Miss Nancy had.
If you bomb that turn, Carrie's at least got to consider that she's drawing it.
And she's so lot. Worst case for Carrie is she just runs into a bigger flush draw, right? But
Yeah.
even having the pair there makes it. If you run into a bigger flush draw, you almost have you have a pair, right?
Right.
With your blocking hearts, I think the Carrie hands is so strong she just can't. I mean, even against some opponents, even you can even consider just raising there, even when you get bet into. As you can see the way that hand played out, you ran into one of the worst case scenarios where they have a set and you still have 40% equity. where you put, she has, Miss Nancy has 2 kings there, 2 queens. You put those hands in a really nasty spot. So that's why you kind of want to play some of your combo draws pretty fast and pretty aggressive, and
Right.
try to maximize your fold equity. Looks like Billy Ray. Yeah, Billy Ray's 35. I like the ace deuce of hearts, durable. Try to make nut low and a flush.
Nancy with the 8-7 of clubs is gonna come along for the ride.
Yeah, I like it. I would hate seeing a little 3-bet with Miss Nancy there every now and then. Let's check. Yeah, Billy's gonna pot control with the weak ace there a lot. Do bet. Yeah, bet turn fold. So, hand was pretty standardly played by both.
Got about 5 minutes left, folks, on the live stream, and then they will.
Think Jack will play hand in the last 5 minutes?
I think Jack's already packed up his tent.
No mas.
No mas.
We made $100.
Just waiting for that cigar to light itself, and
Hey, still turn profit.
still turn a little profit. That's the goal.
Jack's definitely not going to go out there with the 8-3. Carry folds it to 9. You can mix in a raise there with 10 on off every now and then. Billy a little frisky. Billy's is a suit. If it's suited, Billy's definitely going to raise it with
Yeah,
4
spade.
suited. Yeah.
So we have 9-6 against 10-8.
The action flop.
Yes.
2 pair and
Open
open
ender.
ender. Yeah, let's play one. It's a limp pot. Cocoa calls. I like to see Cocoa raise that
I was just
flop.
thinking that. There we go. That's it. Now that's where Kakoa could get in trouble.
Yeah, having the 0% next to your name's never fun.
Never.
I typically fire multiple shells whenever that's the case.
How many of those have you won?
Yeah. 0.
Yeah. Turns out their math is right.
That's typically whenever I decide to go to war. Jack still chewing on that old black and mild.
Old black and mild.
That plastic's got to be,
Chewed
worn
up.
down. It's actually been an entertaining little table. I've
Yeah.
been surprised. There's been some action. There's been some sacks changing hands, and the girls been out there showing the guys how to play
That's
poker.
right.
Alex, a couple 8s. I think we got it. $600. I think we got to raise this hand, even under the gun. I'm not a big fan of limp calling with the small pairs and no limit hold'em, but to each his own. I think Adam's got a bet. Yeah,
Min raised.
maybe it's a 50, which I like. Carrie's got is that Jack 10 suited?
It looks like it.
Yeah,
No,
looks like that's
that's
spades.
a club and a spade.
Is it club and spade or is it 2
Yeah.
spades?
If he
Oh,
calls,
Alex
it's 2
is-
spades.
Check rips for the 600 ball at 2 8s. All right.
They may have announced the last hand.
I guess if you're gonna play 2 8, if you're gonna limp in, that's not a terrible way to play the 2 8s. I think we said shrug, call it off with the ace king. Say whatever.
And he calls.
Yeah, let's just
Or he's going to call.
run it. See what happens. Well, they always show me like the 2 aces in the spot though, but you still gotta call. What do you want, the 8s or the ace king?
I'll take ace king, to be honest with you.
Okay, I got 2 8s.
It kind of depends. If I'm holding the 8s, ace king's coming on.
I run
back.
hot. I definitely. I always
Yeah.
get always get the 8 window card. I don't know, but Lindsay is healing, so
It's
yeah.
true. And I don't like this view. We're not going to get to see the board right away.
No, we do see you though. We get a good solo shot of you.
That's right,
Win
look
your
at that.
PLO tournament, the
Handsome.
trophy. Sexy. Let's see it.
Handsome.
We just hold the 8.
They
see?
do.
Yeah.
Just like that. It's easy. See how that
Uh-huh.
works? Oh, they're running it twice.
Are they doing two turns in one flop, 2 turns in reverse? That makes no. I guess you could do it that way. All right.
And you stay held up on
Okay,
both
yeah.
boards.
See, pairs are durable.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah, it's hard to make pairs and no limit hold them.
Well, folks, that's it for us.
Yeah.
Once again, we'd like to wish thank you guys for tuning in. And once again, come out for the poker series. Starts off April the 6th to the 18th with no seat charges. Come out, West Texas, Kojak's Poker Club. Thank you guys.
I think they'll another hand.
I don't give a shit.